Don't worry, I'll fix that, Sean. You're good.
Smash them on the feet.
Yo.
Yo.
What up?
What up, what up? I think
Boot 'em
Sean...
out.
Yeah, there you go. I think the same thing just happened to me for a sec, but we're good, we're good.
It's weird, dude. Yeah, I'll figure that out.
That's what it is.
We're live.
We're live.
Yeah, we love. Let me turn that
This
music down a
obviously is
bit.
a terrible camera angle. I don't know what I'm doing. Streaming myself on a webcam, but we're live, boys. So
Yeah, I turned the music down, Colton, you fucking old man.
I don't even hear music. Am I supposed to hear the music?
No, because you're not. Like I said, from
I gotta
y'all's,
be in
from
the
y'all's
stream.
point of view, it doesn't show.
Oh shit! So I don't even know what's going on. You got to tell me what's going on, bro.
No, we got Moxie playing now.
Hey, let's go.
Got the music video and everything. One of the girls I caught before saw me and called me a dick. That's funny, bro. Fuck that bitch.
Hear nothing. Hear nothing. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign.
Kyle, take off your shirt. Damn. Somebody in y'all's live said that.
I gotta redo it because they said they hear nothing. So
Rip.
this is why phones suck, because this happens all the time.
Is the music still loud, Colton?
What the fuck?
Yo, what up,
everything's-
rocker? My boy.
I'm gonna try it one more time.
Yo,
And
what's up, everyone?
if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
No, cool. Yeah, you're good. I'll let you work your stuff out. So, I'm kind of curious how all this started, because it's pretty niche, but
Yeah, dude.
very badass. So, like, whose idea was it?
Oh, bro. So, yeah, let's start at the beginning. So it was 2018, and our other guitarist, Chris, who couldn't be on the stream, he called me. Like, I had just moved to Colorado Springs from Florida, and they were like, Chris was hanging out with other friends, and I guess they were just just messing around, whatever. And then he just calls me out of the blue at like 11 p.m. on like a Friday night or something, and he's like, dude, like, you know what we need to do? And I was like, what? He's like, we need to start a band, bro. It needs to be a Pokemon band. It needs to be named Hidden Machine. And I was just like, dude, that's like the best like idea ever.
Very random, but very sick idea.
I was just like, bro, that's fucking genius. And then we were like, oh, like, Rare Candy would be a cool name. But then we're just like, Hidden Machine, like, it just kind of rolls off the tongue a bit better.
So why Hidden Machine?
Dude, just like, it just sounded cool. It was like,
it just sounded cool.
Like, it sounded cool, and we wanted something. I guess we wanted something that was like Pokemon related. And it was like the one thing that was like not like I don't know. It was almost kind of subtle, but not really at the same time. But I don't know, bro. It's like
Something that you don't have to like watch every episode ever to understand what it means, type of deal.
Exactly. And it's kind of like for the people that actually know or like played Pokemon or whatever in the past, they'll get it right away. And a lot of our stuff is like, it's not like we're not necessarily like a Pokemon cover band. But we try to throw little things in here and there, and but yeah, bro. And so we pretty much started doing that for a couple of years, and then in 2020, my man Sean here joined on vocals, and it's been fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, that's sick. I know. I wish it would blow up more, but I understand it's like, again, it's kind of niche, but it needs to just, especially with like Lucas Mann and fucking Barry. Fucking goddamn it, Barry.
Buried alive.
Yes, Buried Alive. I didn't want that to be wrong. Ask favorite Pokemon game.
Okay. All right, Sean, what's your favorite Pokemon game?
I'm turning my mic like on and off right now just because I'm trying to also be live on Instagram, which is very strange. But favorite Pokemon game? I think I go red or blue. Blue probably. Blue or silver, one of those. What about you?
So nostalgic, bro. Honestly, I think like my favorite game is Pokemon Soul Silver, because like of where I was at the time of playing that game. I think I was in 9th grade, and I just like moved to a new school, and I was like, I didn't really, I knew I met some people there, but like I just felt like right when I started 9th grade, you're just starting high school, shit's crazy, and
Big transition.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And then that game came out around that time, so I was just like playing that shit all day. I would bring it to school, play all day, and then like people thankfully were into it as well, my friends. So we would always play. And yeah, bro. I mean, it's just a dope ass game. I like literally like still play it here and there.
Dude, y'all are gonna hate me. I've never like actually played Pokemon, bro.
Really? Ever?
Never
Damn,
played
bro.
Pokemon.
Not
dude.
even like Pokemon Go or something. Like
Yeah, I
that?
just fucking leave the stream now. I'm sorry. I just fucking like what the fuck.
Bro, see you later, bro.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, it's all good. I'm
Rocker.
sure like there's games and movies that y'all have seen and I probably haven't seen or played them, and you'll be like, what?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I was in Pokemon Go. I liked Pokemon Go.
Dude, apparently it's making a comeback, bro. I've been playing it here and there, and like I guess today's like Charmander Day. Like, you can catch a bunch of Charmander, so.
Yeah, no, I played more of the card game. Like, I actually played the card game with like some friends, and I would go, we'd go buy Pokemon packs and try to sell the cards and shit. But still, like, we'd get some good ones and put them in like a personal deck and play and shit.
Yeah, dude, you can't go wrong with the cards. I remember in 2020 when like how like Pokemon cards have been crazy the past couple of years. All these people making like huge sales and stuff.
Yeah,
I remember like a couple of years
money.
Yeah, I remember like just a couple of years ago because I was into it when I was a kid as well, and then I kind of like stopped playing. I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh as well, like both of those. Like I remember playing Yu-Gi-Oh and like Saturday mornings at Toys R Us. My dad would take me to Toys R Us and play like in little tournaments.
Oh, that'd be sick, actually.
Dude, one time this guy fucking like tried to cheat on me and like called him out, and then I remember I like called the referee. I was like, bro, this guy's trying to like cheat. And I'm like, yeah, he got kicked out.
Damn, you kicked that kid out? Well, no, fuck a cheater, dude. Fuck him.
I'm like, nah, dude. I'm not about to like lose to you. Like,
yeah, get the fuck out of here. I don't care. You're 13. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Don't care. He said he's old as hell. I was like 7 when it came out. Damn, how old are you?
I'm 28, and then Shani, 29.
Yeah, I'm
Old
29.
ass. Old ass.
Like, I play Counter Strike too, bro. I'm very old.
Hey, I play that too. It's okay. I played that too. I'm only 23.
Oh yeah?
So
Do you have the beta right now? I was just saying to Kyle, do you have that?
I don't think so.
Word. If you have a rank, you can play it.
Oh, okay. I don't think I have a rank. I didn't play it enough to get a rank on it or anything.
I feel you, bro.
I had a buddy that was also like 29 that was like, hey, you should get this and we'll play. So I got it and we played.
How old are you, bro?
23.
Oh shit, dude, you're young, man.
I just turned 23 in July. Yeah, dude.
Awesome, bro.
Still a little young.
It's exciting that you're like, getting this channel going so early, in your career.
Yeah, it should have been earlier. Like I had the idea 2 years ago, but I just never actually was like motivated enough to do it. Because it is kind of a lot of work. Like, because I work a full-time job, come home and then do this for 4 to 6 hours. And then I also edit the YouTube videos, and then like the music videos we have playing now, I had to splice all those together and fuck with the sound and make all the mix the audio, and it takes time. I also, haven't had this computer that long either. Like I'm a new computer gamer person.
Yeah.
I've only had this PC for like 3 years.
Holding the phone was too annoying, and I couldn't feel like I could talk. So
I think they understand that we're on Twitch, so hopefully they'll come over here if they want to see
hopefully
it.
that did something. We'll see.
Hopefully.
But yeah.
Rocker, I see your question. I'm going to ask that a little bit later. That's an in-game question. That's a deep question.
That's post game.
But I got you. They will get asked that. That's one of my big ones. So, and you're one of the rare bands that hasn't had a name change.
Yeah, dude.
Which is pretty rare. Unless, some people like do a name change and they'll just change the whole band. They'll go through a whole squad of 4 or 5 people.
Well, here's the thing that you need to realize, first and foremost. Kyle right there, that's the band. First off, like, he, in the reality of things, like, that dude is pretty much what does the majority of the work of everything. So I would say, even if the name changed or anything, as long as Kyle's doing it, that's still going to be Hidden Machine, you know what I mean?
So, like, you do all the music writing and the mixing and all that shit, or?
Most of it, yeah.
Okay.
Not the mixing. I like suck at like mixing and that kind of stuff. But
it is hard.
Like,
it's really hard.
as much as Sean is trying to flatter me, bro, it's definitely a collaborative effort. Like obviously it's tough because we're all in different locations. So we do a lot of kind of like, I'll write some stuff, send it over to Sean, like, yo, what do you think? And he'll like the same day put like a demo of vocals over and be like, yo, that's dope. And we'll just like kind of go back and forth and like sending each other like, like revisions or whatnot. That's how it ends up happening, bro. So
yeah, that would be difficult, man. Having it all, everybody living in different cities and shit. Especially like, how far are y'all away from each other?
So I live in
pretty far.
Yeah. Like I had like the flight down there. So Sean, you live in like Lakewood?
Yeah, I like West Palm Beach. So, I mean, from him, that's
Southern Florida, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But driving for him, hypothetically, that would probably be like days. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
no, it's like a I don't know. The flights. If I took a flight, it'd probably be like 3 hours. Nothing too crazy. But,
3-hour flight is pretty good.
Yeah. I left Florida like thankfully, even though I do miss it. It's like I said, peace out to Florida.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I couldn't live in Florida, bro. That's God's waiting room, is what we call it. It's where all the old people go to retire and fucking pass away.
Yeah. I mean, it's true. There's things I like about it, but it's definitely it has its flaws, Good food though.
Yeah, that's
good food.
Exactly what I was say. The food is amazing.
See, I was telling y'all I'm in Georgia. Georgia is like all the Florida heat, just a little bit muggier at times, but no beaches. It just sucks. Yeah. We have forests, and it's 114 degrees and 100% humidity, and it sucks dick. So. You're not missing anything here. Don't come to Georgia. And Atlanta sucks. Atlanta's hyped up. Don't go to Atlanta.
I've been to Atlanta a few times, and it's definitely overhyped. It feels basically like you're hanging out in Miami. That's what at least to me, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, except it's full of Dodge Challengers and Altimas going 80 over the speed limit and almost hitting you all day.
That's Miami, bro. You just described Miami.
I hate Atlanta. Nah, I fucking even when I gotta drive through it, bro, we try to go around it. Like no shit. Every time I go through Atlanta, I almost get in a wreck. Like this close.
Dude, the traffic out there is crazy. Actually, it's funny. Like a couple of weekends ago, I flew into Atlanta and like went to Macon. And because our other guitarist Chris, his dad lives there, and dude, like it was just like from the airport there, it was like. Once we were in their neighborhood or whatever, it was fine. But like right after the airport and on the highway home, it was just like, dude, there's just like just crazy shit every 10 seconds. Like people on the side of the road with like, I remember there was this one truck that had at least like 50 tires in its like back cargo, and I'm telling you, like it did not fit there. It was just like there was just a tower of tires. I'm like, dude. How are those things not falling?
And they're not even strapped down, like very not elite, like not legal at all. Like fly through somebody's windshield. Final destination
like,
type
yeah,
shit.
That's normal. Yeah, that's normal. It's like
it is normal, sadly.
I could share this link on to my Discord, Phoenix. How would I do that? Just the Streamlabs link?
No.
Or like
probably just the Twitch.
If you share that link, anybody could join.
Okay, that's not good.
No,
we don't want any. We don't want any of these people.
Which I'd have to accept them, which would be pretty funny. But no,
you're not gonna want to do that. If that happens, don't do it.
As in the link to watch on like Twitch.
Yeah. How do I? Because I want to link it to my Discord where I play like Rust and Counter Strike.
Just go to. You should be able to go to my Twitch, and there should be after you click on the live, you're watching the live. It should give you a link up in the top left. You should be able to copy and paste. And I'm also streaming. I'm multi-streaming as well, so I'm also on YouTube as well. If YouTube is easier for them,
that's probably even better. Almost.
Yeah. So if they want to watch on YouTube, they can go do that.
Yeah, let me do YouTube. That's actually better.
Colton said, "Back to Pokemon." All right, Colton. He said, "What starter type did they choose? This determines if I stay."
Oh, is it like starter type that you're concerned, or is it like the actual starter?
What starter type? Yeah.
What starter type? I usually just go buy the actual like starter, But I don't know, man. It's a tough one. I guess it depends on the game, but I don't know, bro. I'm kind of like I like the underrated ones, like the ones that are not super popular. So like I almost want to say like grass, and that's probably not the one you want to hear, bro.
Yeah, see, Colton's he's a type guy, so if it's not meta, he doesn't want it. So see you, Colton. If you're out of here, bro.
If it is water, I'm wearing a squirrel hat, so hopefully that'll work.
No,
What's
that
the
hat's
question
badass. Your starter type.
For which game though? 'Cause
He just said, what starter type do they choose?
I don't choose the same starter type on every game.
He said final starter, like or favorite starter.
I mean, if it's for the original, like red and blue, honestly, Bulbasaur for red and blue. But that's just because Bulbasaur is overpowered for red and blue. So
See what Colton's opinion is. We'll give it a minute. We'll let it sit.
We care about your opinion, bro.
Yeah, we care about your opinion, Colton.
We also want to say the right thing. No, dude, I don't know. Like, I love like the second evolutions as well. So like for the first gen, I always love just picking. I'll pick any of them, right? But I love like War Turtle and like Charmeleon. Like they're super dope to me.
See, I know War Turtle. War Turtle's badass.
That's what I'm saying. Like I like War Turtle. Like
War Turtle is technically in that new art for Machamp or whatever.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
word. Yeah, yeah.
So that's cool.
And Bulbasaur. I like Bulbasaur too. I know some Pokemon. I know some.
Bro, I don't know. I just think for if you start with Bulbasaur, just the game is so easy. If you play Red and Blue, it's just like it's just a fun experience. So as a kid,
meta Chad.
Yeah, because the first gym. I mean, unless I'm crazy, the first gym is Rock, right?
Yeah, you're chilling on the first two gyms, bro, against Brock and Misty.
It just as soon as you get past like the beginning, it's just so easy, you know. Like.
Yeah.
Rocker said, "Damn, I just saw a video of Hidden Machine's guitar player playing Run. That's sick as fuck."
Run. Yeah, we like. So we've been working on like we actually like.
War Turtle's on the screen now, by the way. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but just because we were talking about War Turtle, there he is.
Hey, let's go. Nah, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like we've been writing a bunch of new songs and like just like we've had a bunch of songs like just kind of in the reserve. But you know, like we finally got one of our good buddies. His name is Chris. We call him Crispy because his last name starts with a P, but we call him like Crispy, like crispy chicken. And yeah, dude, he's doing like the mixing on our songs now. He did cut, and we're like, yeah, we're just working with him. We got a bunch of new songs, and yeah, Run is one.
Nice.
And
I need new music.
I know, bro. We've been like itching to just release stuff, man. That's like our goal for the next, like this last part of the year is just release all the music that we can.
Good, and, please. I want more.
So it's written. We're just getting all mixed and mastered, and then yeah, bro. And then, dude, actually, it's so funny, man. On that video that Ikaro Rocker that you're talking about. That video, bro, like there was the funniest comment, and actually, that's speaking of comments, we want to show you like this other comment from like another one of our videos. Like I don't know, like I feel like we have the coolest fans, like people that like follow us and comment on our stuff. It's like
I already know what you're talking about.
It's like it's amazing, bro. Like the kind of support, because you know, like we do like put a lot of effort into it, but it's you know, it's like it's not. We're pretty like I guess you could say like kind of low key, like we're not huge, obviously, and like, but it's just kind of it's awesome just to see the support. But so all of the comments we get are always so like positive, and like obviously that's like amazing. Like we love that. And so when we get something that's like not like not positive, it's always like it's like we don't mind. Like it's like I remember Sean, what did you say? Like that's like when you get like a bad comment like that, like.
Oh, it's good. It's a good sign. If you don't have haters, you're nobody.
You're not making it right.
Like,
you gotta have
to
haters.
him, I was like, "This is a great sign. I'm so glad somebody finally has a hate comment on here." But it was just very random.
Was it even a good hate comment, or was it like?
I couldn't.
This sucks.
You couldn't be the judge, but
it was the weirdest shit. But basically, that video that Ikaro Rocker that you're talking about, like someone commented on it, and it was actually like it was just so perfect that I thought it was hilarious, but I was like, you know what, like I appreciate that. It was like he's like very impressive, even though this sounds like shit. And I was like, dude, I know. Like my guitar tone, every time I try to do it myself, is just like sounds like horrible.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the PhD guy, bro.
No, that's what I thought of. Right when I thought of that comment, I thought of the other one. So should we read it?
I mean, I
Please.
would read it.
Please, yeah, I want to
That's
hear
the
it.
funniest thing I've
I'm curious.
honestly. And also, I appreciate it more than all the good comments because it means like we got somewhere, bro. One guy doesn't like us, like we're good.
You're good. Yeah, you're humbled. Congrats.
Dude, I want to read you the So like, I have no idea what what this sprung from, but like, basically like, there's a comment. I didn't really know like what it was about, but basically it's like it says. So this was on the Berry Blender video, and it was like, these arrogant twats deleted the comment I posted a while back about my song that had the same title as their band, which I personally don't remember that. And he's
We
like,
definitely did not do that because we never deleted anything ever. So,
Yeah.
I don't even know how
And
to
then-
do that.
and then he says, I had never heard of their band before that. They've got less than 1K subs. How could I? Fair enough. And then he says, he's like, but these fucking post-scenesters are so full of themselves that they couldn't appreciate that multiple people came up with a similar title. I wasn't trying to start any type of drama. I actually thought it was cool that they used a band name that was my song name, and their track I commented was even Pokemon themed. And then they says, your camo shorts called They Miss You. And then his next sentence is, joke's on you. I'm working towards a PhD now, lol. Congrats on the $100 a year you make from your music. End quote. It was
He's
just,
so mad. What the fuck?
it was just like the funniest shit, honestly. Like I was
It's hard to believe it's real. It's like an AI wrote that shit, bro. Your camo shorts called They Miss You? Like, come on, dude.
He's like, oh yeah, and I'm working on a PhD, so fuck you.
Yeah, that was just the follow-up insanity. It really feels like a human didn't write
Bro's
that.
so insecure. Yeah, he's like, oh, and I'm getting my PhD, so
That was
enjoy
the
your
best
$100
part.
a year.
I think
That was the
we
best.
told him congrats. I'm pretty sure somewhere.
Congrats, dude.
Like $100, bro. That's a lot.
Yeah,
I'll
100
take
a
that
year.
$100.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That'll buy you superior drums, bro. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I thought that was hilarious, and yeah, it's always like the support's been awesome, but like it's just like those kind of things are just like make it so much more interesting and fun.
Yeah, no, you need people that hate. Is what it is. You would have to get some on Berry Blender just because of Buried Alive on it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
You'd have to
Yeah.
get something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been just a bot post for sure.
That's true.
yeah. Nah, dude, like
But hate's
we've
good,
always,
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
we've
the way.
always.
it's good. Thrive off of it. Fuck it. You know.
I mean, but like in all seriousness, if you look at all of social media's marketing now and just like what goes viral, it's always things that have 1,000 hate comments. It's things that it's bait. It's anger bait. Like that's
Yep.
literally what gets viral.
Anger bait
It's
is
crazy,
successful
but
as hell.
yeah, it's weird.
That's why I'm
That's
waiting.
like-
I'm waiting for somebody to talk shit to me about this project. Be like, oh, just another fucking podcast. Blah, blah.
Bro,
Like I'm
as
waiting for
soon as
somebody.
Somebody does. You made it. You made
I know
it.
that's what I'm waiting for. Nobody's done it yet. Everybody's like, oh, I like this idea. I'm like, oh, thanks. That's sick. And I'm like, I want that one guy that tells me to fucking like off myself. Like I'm waiting
You
for
got
it.
to, bro. You got to have that one guy.
Like, oh, how
That's the
original
guy.
a podcast. Oh, like I'm waiting on it.
Oh, it'll
Dude, you
happen.
gotta be careful what you wish for, because I might just create a
Bro's gonna
second
fucking.
account and just like make
I'm
your
gonna
dreams
get-
come true.
I'm gonna get like swatted tomorrow. Like, get my fucking door kicked down.
That's just crazy how that happens, bro.
That
I don't
shit
even know
is
how people do
insane.
that.
They just call the cops and say, "Hey, this person has people in his basement." Blah blah blah, and then the SWAT team shows up. It's that simple.
That's
They don't need
crazy,
evidence.
bro.
Like it's that simple.
Jesus.
Wasn't that like trending last year? Like it was like a thing. Like it was.
Yeah. That's been a
Certain-
thing for
certain
fucking
departments.
years, bro. People still do it too. I don't know how. Like, just track the motherfucker. It's very easy to track somebody with their phone number.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That sounds like some middle school prank stuff that like.
Yeah, some like super over the top, like
Yeah.
not funny.
And then like you realize what's happening, you start like crying and like telling your mom like, oh, look what I did. I fucked
Yeah,
up."
this one dude was playing. He was playing COD, and he like butt dialed the cops, and he was just sitting there screaming, talking about. He's like, "Oh, I killed 2 of them." Blah blah blah.
Oh my
And like
God.
it's real. You can look it up. Like see the cops like body
I think
cam
I saw
showing
it.
up, and he's like, "I'm just playing COD. I'm sorry. Like I'm just playing Call of Duty, bro."
Bruh. Imagine that happens to you, like just like the like, I would just like shit my pants, honestly.
Oh yeah, I would too. What did Colton say? Water starters. Okay, so he likes water starters. Only Scarlet have I chosen a grass starter. All right, Colton.
Well, I mean, you can choose the easy route. That's fine because the first gym is rock, and like you can do that. You can choose the easy way and destroy the first gym. But what's the best way? Bulbasaur, bro. Because once you're past that first gym, the entire rest of the game is just it's so easy. Plus, Venusaur is the best at the end. Like Charizard and Blastoise are relevant at the end if you want like some crazy starter like or party at the end of blue or red. But Venusaur is like best, like one of the best 6, you know. So
Thank God you have somebody to talk to y'all about this because I don't know shit about it, bro. I'm just like, y'all have your conversation. I'm good. No, I don't. That's what this is for. Talk to the people. Y'all have fun. I'll just sit back and chill. Rocker said, "What are your main steps when making new music? For example, guitars, then drums, and then lyrics, or what?"
Kyle basically is.
No,
Kyle?
like kind of like what I was talking about earlier. Like, dude, I don't know. Like a lot of times we'll just come up with random like guitar riffs, and then I'll put like I'll put like the drums on it and just make them like impossible. Yeah. But yeah, I usually start off with like writing a guitar riff or I'll have an idea or get some sort of like inspiration and try to think of that. And I usually start off with like writing like a minute long, like, something just simple, and then send it over to Sean, and then like, what do you guys think? And then just pretty much like, yeah, it really just, I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like, honestly, like,
Kind of a different process every time, maybe?
yeah, exactly. And like, sometimes I'll just like write a riff one day and then just like come back to it like a year later and just like, wow, can I like add to it? But yeah, usually it's like I'll write, because I'm just naturally a guitar player. I'll write guitar first, and then I'll add like drums in the background, and then once the guitar's kind of finished, I'll add the bass. And then yeah, usually once the music itself is kind of like structured, then like Sean will come in and make lyrics and vocals, and then we'll just kind of like edit it from there. So
Yeah, making music
we all kind of
isn't
just
easy,
like
bro.
come up with new ideas here and there. So
Yeah, this shit's not easy, dude. I've been trying to like, I got software and shit. I'm trying to learn how to make music because all I do, I'm a drummer. That's all I do. So I don't play guitar. I don't play bass. I don't do vocals. So trying to do this shit by myself sucks. Oh, do you?
I feel you, man. Yeah. I do play drums 100%.
Yeah, it sucks because I can't do
my
vocals.
favorite
I've tried to learn bass. I had one for like 2 months and then sold it. But like, I can't play guitar. I
bass
fucking
sucks,
suck. So it's like,
I don't want to
support.
play bass either, so I get it.
I wanted
drums
to,
is just
dude.
the
I was
most
like,
fun, bro. It's so much fun. Like
it
it's
is.
just like,
and the most expensive.
what kind of stuff do you play?
That's the thing. I don't have a fucking drum set.
Well, like if you wanted to play something, what would it be?
Fucking, I mean, metal. I'm in such a like any kind of metal. I'm in such a deep
Yeah.
metal rabbit hole. That's it.
Basically me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Like I want to have legs the size of a fucking redwood tree and just fucking beat holes in a kick drum.
Do it, man.
Listen to
you gotta look
Flareon.
look into the electric kits.
So I have an electric kit. My fiance actually got it for me, but I live in like an apartment situation. So even with an electric kit, it'll still just shake your walls.
I got you
sucks.
on this though. I just fixed this. No, I literally just fixed this problem. So here's what you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
You buy like 25 tennis balls and you cut them in half, and
Yeah.
then you buy like a piece of wood, like a big thick piece of wood, and you put the tennis balls down on the floor and then the wood on top of it, and then your stool sits behind the wood, but the kick and everything else, all the shit, like all the electric stuff sits on top of the wood. Nobody can hear anything. I had like 4 complaints to the point where I was almost going to get kicked out for playing the electric drum set, and then I did this and now there's been 0. So nobody can hear that shit anymore. And I'm on the 3rd floor. I'm on the like literally the top floor, so it works.
I'm gonna have to get you to message me that afterwards, then.
I will let
because
you
I
know
will.
about it.
I will need to try
it
that
works,
out.
bro. It works. I swear, it does. I was shocked by it. I thought for sure we'd still get complaints, but nope.
No, I'm gonna have to try. I need to, dude. I've been trying to get back into drumming so bad because like I did marching band and shit like through high school, and I've been drumming since like 6th grade. So like I got into like the super, snare drum, like that technical kind of stuff, and I miss doing it. I really do. And I need to get back into it, but yeah, it's so fucking loud. So
all the best drummers that I know were in marching band or some sort of band as in high school. So
that's where it starts, bro. That shit is insane.
Yeah, it just kind of kicks in your mind, you get addicted to it. I can't stop anymore. I wish I could stop listening to the drums and songs. I really do.
That's all I do, bro. I'll hear something, it'll bug the shit. I finger tap, like I was telling Kyle earlier, I got really bad ADHD. Like I'll finger tap all fucking day.
Me too, man.
Like
I get it.
I got it. They're super even. Like I can play whatever the fuck I want on my fingers now. I'm good.
I normally just do like weird blast beats with a little like yeah, exactly.
Hidden Machine's biggest fan said, "Is that one of y'all? Did y'all make that shit?"
Not me. That's gotta be like my brother or somebody.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Who's Hidden Machine's collabing with next?
I don't know.
I don't know. You want to let that information slip?
I mean, all the collabs have basically been because of Kyle and him meeting these people like in real life. So it hasn't been something where I think it was like, hey, like let's like find people to collaborate with. It was more so that like people just realized Kyle is really cool.
Yeah.
and then he goes from there. Like he builds at least for this band that I've been in, you know what I mean? Other bands sure different. This one, Kyle has built most of the connections and stuff, and he's in my opinion a very good guitarist, and I think people see that and they're like, oh shit, why is nobody listening to this guy when he's like super good?
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know how you guys don't have more listeners. Like it's fucking insane. But again, I guess it's that niche. But it's still metal.
Kyle,
like it's sick. I don't know anything about Pokemon. I still listen to shit. Like I had like a 2 or 3 work spur where like that's all I listened to was y'all. I just had it on shuffle. Oh, I'm chilling. I'm good.
That's dope, dude. See, that kind of stuff like keeps us going,
Yeah, that's crazy to me. I honestly can't imagine like real people listening to our music.
No,
but
I think that's like, everybody though. Like anything you do,
It's weird. It's just weird. I don't know. But I think it does happen, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just like when you write the music and like you listen to it so many times, like trying to do edits and just like, oh, like how has this changed? Like you listen to this, when you listen to a song so many times that you just like can't listen to it anymore.
No,
like
for sure.
How it is sometimes, but it's
D said the same shit when I had Sorrow Eater on not too long ago. D was saying that like we got all this music that's about to drop that's going to be really good, but he's like, I've listened to it for 8 months, so I'm just kind of like,
That it's hard to continue thinking it's good like after a certain point because you've heard it so many times.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It's like you start to question everything about it, like every transition.
Yeah, you start hearing all the small things. You're like, oh, I could have done this differently.
Man. Yeah. And luckily for me, vocally at least, like in terms of just the vocals, all I really focus on is making it fit. So like all I need to figure out is like the syllable structure and like, you know what I mean? Like it's like almost like a weird poetry. Like it's like a haiku is 757 or whatever it is. It's the same thing. You just literally figure out the syllables and like make it match.
It's all about matching that rhythm, which is super also difficult, which I couldn't do.
At least for me, that's what I've always done because I don't know how to do it any other way. So it works. You just do that and then you write the lyrics. And
how long have you done vocals for?
A long time, long ass time.
Yeah.
You're basically born screaming.
I think I started in like middle school. And I'm 29, so 15 years.
Yeah,
or something
a good little
like
bit.
That. A while for sure, and obviously started absolutely terrible, but I would do like covers of "Job for a Cowboy" or like
"Job for a Cowboy." Fuck with that.
Yeah, stuff like that, like old or "See You Next Tuesday," like a bunch of old, just like heavy bands, and try to scream and that stuff, and
you gotta
sing
start
really
somewhere,
high pitched emo stuff. That's
Yeah.
how it started, bro. That's
You got to
how it
start somewhere,
started.
dude. It is what it is.
I've always thought I suck, but I keep doing it.
Keep
Dude,
fucking
nah.
going. This shit's. What about Kyle? Guitar? How long have you been?
About the same amount of time. Like I think I started like when I was like 14. I think it was like around middle school, high school. I started playing. Dude, you know, it's funny enough. Like the reason I got into guitar is literally because of Guitar Hero. Like
Oh,
I
dude.
started-
Yes,
Dude,
I fucking love Guitar Hero, bro.
Dude, I have like my OG like Guitar
Yeah.
Hero for like PlayStation 2, bro.
That's sick.
And yeah, like I played. I think it was Guitar Hero 2. That was like the first game I played, and like, dude, I was like obsessed with it. I'm telling you, I couldn't stop playing it. And eventually, I was like, oh, I should probably like learn how to play real guitar. And ended up getting lessons and like kind of learned like the chords and like the basic scales, that kind of like the basic music.
Yeah.
Basic stuff you learn and like when you go to get lessons. And I like hated it, bro. I hated it. And then like about maybe like a couple months after that, I was chilling with my cousin, and my cousin's my age, and he played like electric guitar before I did. Like it's funny because I see you're wearing an Avenged Sevenfold shirt. Like one of the first songs he was like showing me to play was Avenged Sevenfold.
Word.
And I think it was what it's from it wasn't Backcountry, but it was Beast and the Harlot.
Yeah, their older stuff, because their older stuff went hard as fuck.
Dude, I still listen to this shit.
I do too.
But yeah, bro. And then he basically like taught me how to play this song called Trogdor. It was off of Guitar Hero. It's called Trogdor. It's like, dude, you just gotta look it up. It's called Trogdor.
It sounds like
bro.
some Guar type shit.
Dude, it's way more fire. Trust me. It's like I don't even know, bro. There's some lore behind it. Like there's some stuff behind it. But basically, it was the first time I learned, and it was just like a very simple like drop D. Like a drop D riff, whatever, and then from there, bro, I was just like, loved like all. Started learning like Metallica and like stuff. Yo, is that Bowser?
Damn, he chilling in the bed, bro. He kind of blended in. I didn't even fucking see him for a second.
he's mad chill, bro.
So
Yeah, he's on screen.
Yeah, I mean, he's with it. He wants the camera action.
So when we're talking about, music, your own music, you get fucking tired of it, you get bored of it eventually, right? What's y'all's favorite song that you've come up with still to this point? That you're like, that's my baby,
Of our songs?
Because y'all's might be completely different. Because you're a guitarist, you're a vocalist. You guys might have completely different songs.
Yeah, I'll let Kyle. I'm gonna let Kyle start on that. I'm curious what he thinks on that one.
No, that's a good question. That's hard because like
It is. It's a hard question.
We don't have a ton of songs, but like still, it's just like you kind of like have different. It's like not only with our like for us writing the songs like with these specific songs that we've written like, but with any songs you kind of like. For me, at least, when I listen to songs, it takes me back to like the first place that I heard that song, or like the time in my life where I was really like jamming that specific song or songs. So like they all bring back good memories. Dude, I don't know. I honestly like. I think my like, it's really hard to say, but I think the song that I think was. I want to say Cut because it was our first song, but I think Berry Blender, bro. Like, I feel like that's just like kind of like. Our best song.
That song was kind of next level in a way from what you'd been putting out. Like, not that the shit you'd been putting out before was bad, but it was just like that song was next step for sure. Like, it was insane when it dropped. It got a lot of love online too. Like, it got a lot of views on YouTube.
Dude, that shit was ridiculous. Bro, remember when you were talking about like getting a ton of likes on that post that you made the other day? Like, it was just like crazy to see how many streams it was getting, and I was like, and I think one thing with that song is like we kind of like made it a little. I mean, it's pretty technical on guitar, but like a lot of the parts are kind of just like more simple in a way, like where it's just kind of like straightforward, like it's just heavy, And I think that was one of the reasons why like it did pretty well, and also like why I enjoy that song. So I think I have to go with Berry Blender, bro.
No, I feel it is a good mix. You got the technical, but then because we're all at the end of the day fucking troglodytes. We like simple, heavy,
Yeah, exactly.
So
you
can never go wrong with it.
I preach this to him, man. Like I'm the one that I'm always saying, like, bro, we should make our stuff a little less technical because like he's too good. It's like he's too good for his own good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's
Once
all
one
of
guy
them
gets
are.
technical, everybody got to get technical. And it's like, calm the fuck down, please.
But I love it. I love the technical stuff, but you just got to know when it's just time to just be heavy or like whatever. You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
Like it's heavy time and people get it and they're like, I'm going to nod my head now and whatever. You know,
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna
mosh
start
parts.
flailing in the pit. Yeah.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
it's important, I think. I really do. Coming from that environment, I think it's very important because there's an emotional reaction. You know, there's a physical and emotional reaction to it. So.
And that's why I like that question, because it could be something completely simple that just has more of an emotional tie to you because like, oh, this was one of our first ones that took off or something, you know.
Yeah.
So I like to ask people that because it could be something. It could be a song that most people haven't even fucking heard because it's not, you know, on top of their list. They're like,
I was
oh,
gonna
I'm check
say,
it out.
for me, my favorite song so far is probably this song called MILF Tank, but it's not out yet. and yeah, it's about, you know, if you know like Pokemon at all, it's about this trainer, this gym leader named Whitney, and she has a Pokemon called Miltank that's ridiculously hard to beat and notoriously annoying. And the lyrics are all just absolutely ridiculous and just kind of over the top.
Yeah, it's
but,
just it's probably our most brutal like.
So it kind of follows that trend.
Yeah, it's a little more ridiculous than we've ever gotten with that stuff.
So when is that coming out?
Yeah, well, it'll definitely be on. I don't know if we've decided if it'll be a single or not, but it'll definitely be on this album that should be out at the end of the year. I think is the goal.
Word. I'm gonna be waiting on that. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully.
We're like kind of afraid to post the lyrics online because like it might get canceled.
I was a little worried about it because it is a little ridiculous.
Fuck it, run it, dude.
All the bad ones though are Kyle, so.
No, well then you're fine. You're fine. Just take over the Instagram account and then be like, all right, well Kyle's out of the band. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, there you go, man.
Yeah, then you're
I've
straight.
heard that a few times.
Rocker, I can answer that question for you. He said, do you listen to your own music in your day by day? That's a negative, probably. That's going to be a negative. Am I right?
I will say like sometimes if like one of our songs comes on like the shuffle, like a song that I haven't heard in like a couple years, like I'll be like, oh wow, like, you know, like kind of jam to it, like, you know.
Yeah.
I think I have an interesting answer to this one because for me, it's like if you mean released material, like no, not really, like honestly. But if you mean stuff that's not out yet, like constantly, like more than anything else, because like I'm not done with it and it's annoying and we need to fix stuff. And Kyle and I are constantly like talking back and forth and trying to like figure out what's wrong and make it a song. And you know what I mean?
You are your biggest critic, man.
100%. So we try to make like the new stuff that's not released like something we do want to listen to, even if that's not like the reality. Like if we don't listen to stuff that is released already, because I don't know, like sometimes sure, but most of it is like it, you know, other stuff. And I'm only listening to music nowadays at the gym. Really is like
really?
Honestly, yeah. It's like the main spot.
I can't go without music. I'm one of those people. I've always got like an AirPod in my ear or headphones on listening to something. Like I gotta be listening to something. I don't know why.
I get it.
I can't function without it, dude. It might be, again, my ADHD brain. Like I always need noise. Even when I'm sleeping at night, I need a fan. Like I need noise.
I do the same thing. I have some sort of noise or, you know, white noise, a fan. Same thing.
So music's always just, if it's not something else or somebody talking, it's music all the time.
Yeah, I've found myself less and less listening to stuff just like randomly. It's more like for something like, oh, I'm about to lift weights, or oh, I'm about to do this, so it's coming on or something. But it's less and less just like randomly putting on music, and I don't know if that's just being old. Probably is, but
no, like see, I mainly like listening to music a lot for finding new music, new groups that I've never heard.
Yeah.
Like my Spotify, my like songs, like I'm almost at 4,000 on my like songs, and they stopped it now. They don't have an artist list anymore. I wish they did.
Gotta be more than that. 4,000. I have to have more likes.
I don't know, bro.
I've been doing it since we were in fucking high school, bro.
Yeah, no, you're right. I haven't had this Spotify that long.
Like
Yeah, so
songs.
if you guys-
Actually, no, I have the same. I have 4,000.
Oh, there you go.
You're right.
So, no,
Yeah, so if you guys have your Spotify open, what was your last saved song like to your library or liked song, I should say?
okay, hold on.
If you don't
I got
mind me
you.
asking.
I got you. I'll give you one. Like song.
I got a good one on mine. Because
Okay.
it just came up the other day.
Okay, you go ahead then.
All right, the last one I saved is "I Come Blood" by Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
Banger. I used to
Yeah.
listen to that song in like 9th grade, and then like I totally forgot about it, and then it just randomly popped up as like a suggested song, and I was like, dude, and I was like, I went for a walk yesterday, and I was just like jamming it the whole time. Bro.
Yeah, like, yeah, I love this song. I Come Blood too, yeah.
Bro, the lyrics to that song are just so freaking like, especially like I mean it's been out for like a long ass time, but like I think when I first heard it, it had to be like, you know, like what, like 15 years ago, 10.
Yeah,
or, you
and
know,
it was
15
still
years.
probably out a little bit before that too.
Or like another like a decade before, and I was just like, what the fuck are these lyrics? But like I thought it was just so out there, kind of like I don't know if you guys listen to Infinite Annihilator.
Yes, I
I don't-
fucking love Infinite Annihilator.
Like
dude.
I love that shit so much. It's just like the lyrics, they're just like so obscene that it's like funny, and like that's
Yeah.
kind of like where I like it so much.
And their
Like,
music
I don't think
videos.
they're- Aw, dude, I love that band so much.
So
and
obscene.
Dickie Allen is from Florida, and in my opinion, one of the best vocalists in metal right now.
Yeah,
Or
I
in
agree.
general.
And he's got, I
Yeah.
mean, he's got the Florida man energy. So I think it
I
popped off
remember
for him.
this is a hilarious thing to say, but I remember there was this guy named Robert Green, and he used to film videos for all the local bands in Florida.
Mhm.
And he told me, he was like, "You're either the best vocalist or Dickie Allen." And I remember being like, "Who is Dickie Allen?" And then I looked it up. This is way before Infinite Annihilator exists. He was
What's up,
in a
Opus?
band called
Mhm.
what was that band called? Delray Plaza. was the
Delray
band he
Plaza.
was in.
Okay, I've heard
Yeah,
of
or
him.
Dealey Plaza, like the
Dealey
place.
Plaza, yeah.
Yeah, I
JFK was
haven't-
shot.
Never listened to him, but
Well, that he was in that, and I just remember I didn't know who he was, but I remember.
Wait,
listening
Dickie
to it
Allen
and
was
being
in
like,
that band?
Yeah.
No shit, dude. I remember like they played all the time in South Florida.
Yeah.
We were going for like a bunch of shows. Like we'd always just go to shows.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was
Exactly.
him.
Yeah, man, he got big. That's what I'm saying. Like, but he was also amazing. Like, he's honestly incredible. And that's how I found out about him. Was this guy that was cool as fuck and filmed videos for everyone, just being like, "Oh, it's either you or this guy." And I was like, "All right, let's check this guy."
yeah, let's see.
And I
what's
was like,
going
"Oh,
on
it's
here."
definitely this guy. Like, he's obviously a bit ahead, but you know."
What's up, Opus? How's it going, homie? So my most recently liked, and this is just because I ended up talking to them. I'm gonna have them on the stream in October. I'm already booking in October. They're called Sailing Before the Wind. They're a Japanese metal band.
Yo, no
Weird.
way.
Yeah,
Bro,
That's so
dude,
weird.
Dude, so the guy who our friend Crispy, who's mixing our songs now,
Mhm.
he collabed with them like not too long ago, and like we follow them, and dude, they're wild, bro. Like
they're wild as shit.
Dude,
Because when I found them, I was like, oh, okay, Japanese metal. I kind of had an idea, and then I watched one of their videos. I was like, oh shit, that is not what I was expecting at all. Homie sitting there with his hood on the stage, just fucking going
Yeah.
for it. Like, that's
the
sick.
really cool thing about that band is it's like the main writer is the bassist, and you can hear it. Like if you listen to like just like the breakdowns and stuff, you can hear like he the way he writes that stuff is clearly from the rhythm section.
Oh yeah,
I just love that. It's honestly the opposite of us.
yeah.
But I love that because that's like what I more kind of come from. That's my background, is like the rhythm background, drums,
That's
whatever,
what's cool.
and stuff.
That's what's cool about it is because it's you'll have a split. So like one person that writes a song may write it for the melody and all that shit, and then you'll have the other guy. And there's no in between. It's either rhythm or melody. And you can
Exactly.
always fucking tell. Like it's so easy to tell too.
It is.
There's never
And
an
I
in
will say,
between.
For anyone, like Kyle doesn't really play drums, but I feel like he could write better drums than me now because he's learned over the course of like however many years, 3 years now. Or
Mhm.
I disagree. I think the stuff I hear you put on MIDI drums, I always think I'm like, that's better than what I would have thought of. You know what I mean? Like almost always. There's rarely I'll have something to like, you know, be like, oh, this spot or something, but it's the progression has been honestly insane. For some like if you sat at a drum set, Kyle, I bet you get good so fast because you already understand exactly what's happening.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's not even that hard. It's just
it's
coming
not,
up with something
memory.
off the top of your head and then muscle memory.
Well,
that's it.
That's a whole nother thing. I can't
Exactly.
at the top of your head. I can follow somebody else, but coming up with something, that's not. I can't do that.
See, I can do that just because of the amount of music I listen to engulfed in polyrhythms and complicated shit. So I'll just like some random bullshit will hit my head. I'm like, okay, let me make this work, and it sounds like somebody will throw up at first until you tweak a couple things. You're like, oh, this is sick.
Yeah. Do you fuck with like Meshuggah and like Car Bomb and stuff like that?
I like Meshuggah. I like Car Bomb. When I think polyrhythmic, one on the top that comes in my head is he's wearing the shirt, Animals as Leaders. A lot more on the technical, which
yeah, they're the best.
They're one of my favorite groups. And then, you know, which they're not polyrhythmic, but a lot of my shit comes from like Gojira too. Which I've actually
has a few.
Which I've actually got Mario's stick here from when he played in the Signal here in Chattanooga.
Our other guitarist, Chris and I saw them with Mastodon very recently.
Yeah, man, I wanted to go to that so bad.
It was
Mastodon's
great.
good.
I got very tired. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little too drunk, and I hit it a little too hard for Mastodon, and I had to chill out, not in the pit for Gojira. But it was, it was for Mastodon. I was going in, bro.
Yeah, Mastodon is sick. Opeson said, I'm great, just in the office. Hidden Machine told me to hop in here. Well, thanks for fucking coming in, dude. A little too drunk. Yeah, you're never a little too drunk for a fucking show, dude. Well, that's a lie. I've dealt with some people that are a little too drunk at a show. So I'm not, that's a lie.
Dude, I think when I got this shirt, we went to go see Animals as Leaders in Baltimore, and they were playing with intervals. And I definitely had one too many that day. I wasn't like going crazy or anything. I just like was so excited. And ended up like I think I just drank my one drink too fast. They like made it so strong, and yeah, dude. Like I woke up the next day like with the worst headache ever. But it was fun.
Intervals is sick. I don't know if it actually. I think they did play with them because we were at the Buckhead Theater, and that's in Atlanta. Unfortunately, a cool theater, but fuck, I hate Atlanta, dude. I'll never get over it. I'd rather go to Nashville or something.
How close are you to Nashville? Like an hour, you said?
Hour and a half, 2 hours. It's about the same drive to Atlanta. Like, we're right in the middle.
Damn, that's like right on the cusp of like, you know, oh, I can go to a show tonight. Like, it's only an hour and a half away. It's like right there. I would say like an hour is like the most I would want to drive.
It does. I mean, you'll drive like our big venue shows 2 hours at least at a minimum drive. Like that's it. Yeah. And it sucks because it's always. Man. It does suck, but because Chattanooga is a city, but not like a city people come to play at, and there's not like a lot of big venues. Like there's the Tivoli, but that's for like they do comedy and shit there, so it's nothing crazy. This is Chris from Ashes of Existence. Oh, word! Ashes of Existence on stream.
Yeah, those guys are cool.
That'd be sick.
My boy.
Yo, actually talking about fucking collabs. Yo, we're gonna be working with Ashes of Existence soon, bro.
Oh, sick! Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna try to collab on some stuff soon. We got some songs, and they got some songs. We're gonna try to
merge them up. Oh, that's gonna be sick.
And then Sean's been doing some vocals for Ninjento. I don't know if you've heard of Ninjento.
I've heard of Ninjento. I haven't listened to them, but I've heard of them.
Yeah, he's fucking sick, dude. He makes some really dope shit, and I think he does it all like with MIDI, like even the guitars, and it sounds freaking incredible, bro. And Sean's been ripping some vocals, so he'll probably be doing some more vocals as well coming up soon.
I'm trying to make music on MIDI, like on FL Studio or whatever. It's fucking hard though, dude. It's so hard,
bro.
Because I've never done it before.
Pro Tools. Just get Pro Tools. Pro Tools or Logic, one of the two. If you want to make like beats and stuff, get Logic. If
I don't want to make
like record
beats,
stuff,
I want to make. I just want to make the music.
Pro Tools. Just get Pro Tools.
Pro Tools. What the fuck that is?
That was the best advice Kyle ever gave me with that shit. Is like when I first started Hidden Machine, like before I was in the band, I remember like being like, so like how the fuck am I gonna send you guys stuff? And then being like, well, we use Pro Tools or whatever, and then I figured out a way to like get it for myself, and yeah, it's a big difference once you have a real DAW and understand how to use it.
See,
and I would say I don't understand how to use it, but
I bought a fucking program called Beat Scholar that the drummer from Monuments uses for like his MIDI stuff.
yeah,
And it is super sick, which I'm trying to learn how to use it. It's pretty easy, but you can pie chart so you can set your beat, your rhythm, whatever. You can set your timing, your BPM, but then you can pie chart your rhythm, so you can make a 7/16 polyrhythm, or you can fill like delete. I don't know. You have to watch a video of it one day because it's super
yeah,
easy.
that sounds very interesting.
Very easy. It's called Beat Scholar.
Beat Scholar? Okay.
Yeah, and it was like $40, I think.
Does it have like metal drums, or is it all different kinds of like,
it has it's mainly you're buying it mainly for the use of the program, because it's the program itself that it's selling on. They have a couple like preset sounds in there that you can use to build something, but they kind of suck.
Oh, okay.
So you really want to have a sound already, or like a plugin, and you can add that plugin onto this plugin and be able to build something with it. So you want to buy a sound and be able to use that software for it, and then it can easily be transferred to something like FL Studio or whatever. So I'm gonna try to practice with it because I want to make something too.
Yeah, dude.
And one day be able to like, I had the idea of people I stream with being able to have each of them make a piece of music with them as well. Have them do a small collab part.
Oh,
So, like,
yeah, a crazy mega collab.
Yeah, so like I do a stream with Impurity and have them give me a small guitar part, and boom, I make a song and have that with Impurity, and then you guys are next. Have you make a guitar part and add that to the song.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a good idea.
And
Yeah.
just premiere it like at the end of the stream or something, just like
Yeah, either that or a week after or something, just to do it, because it'd be cool. Just say like, yeah, I was able to work with all these different bands, and I have something to show for it. You know,
yeah.
it'd be cool.
If you get big enough too, you can. That's can make money easily like that.
Yeah, no, you could. It would be cool, but at the same time, I would just be a computer music guy. I wouldn't be able to perform anything. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine.
Everyone that makes money off music is a computer music guy.
Yeah,
It's 2023, bro. It's like the age of this. Most of the stuff I love is kind of dying, honestly. Like the age of the electronic artist has emerged, and the producer.
it has. I think you'll still have a lot of what you like still alive.
I hope so, bro.
Look, these guys, 10 years buried. They were the first people I had streamed on here. They're like 16, right? Their whole group is like 16. You need to listen to them. It's
I'll
like
check them out.
brutal slam. Like
Slam
it's
metal?
and they're 16. It's sick as fuck.
Hell yeah.
And they're keeping it alive, honestly. Would HM
I
ever
love
tour
that,
play
man.
live? Well, I'd hope so. I'd hope they'd like to play live one day.
Well,
you want to be our drummer?
Yeah, we need somebody that can play the drums. That's the problem.
Yeah, if I
You
can
can
get,
play the drums, bro.
I can, but fuck, dude, I would. That's a big bite to take, man. I don't know if I could chew it all. That's a lot.
That's basically everything that's happened to me. Like I've tried to get multiple people to be the drummer,
Mhm.
and multiple times it's come down to like I can't play it. And I get it because
Yeah.
like it's written by a guitarist. Like I get it. Like it's hard as fuck. I can't play it, and I play the drums. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
basically, that's what it comes down to. Even if it were like slightly different, I'd still be super down to play a show as long as somebody just knew the times, time signatures
Yeah.
and like the tempo. Like I'm down to just even if it's completely different. Like as long as it follows the correct whatever the tempo of the song and the time structure of the song, I'd still be down to do it. But
Y'all gonna make me.
It's-
Y'all really gonna make me build up my electronic kit tonight. I'm
I'm
gonna get that bitch
Hey,
built in my living room
get
tonight.
some tennis balls and a piece of wood, bro. And you're fucking good.
I got a thick rag and a shit ton of blankets. Maybe I can make something work.
I'm telling you, bro. The it's not expensive though, because like the rubber from the tennis balls is thick, right?
Yeah.
So if you get a bunch of them and you put a piece of wood over it, it's almost like you have a new floor on top of your floor.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then
like,
it's also
your
soaking
full-
up that rubber, soaking up all
It's
that.
yeah, it's sucking up a lot of the sound because I've gotten 0 complaints since I've done it, and I'm shocked. I thought for sure it was gonna be like
I'm
kind
gonna
of fucked.
I'm gonna do it tonight. Y'all have convinced me. I'm gonna pull that fucking drum set
I
out
could
from the
even
trunk of my
if
car tonight. And I'm gonna build my drum
I'll
set
send
tonight.
you the YouTube video. I could find it and send it to you also on how the guy did it.
Okay,
Because that's
yeah.
what I followed on. You know what I mean? Because you should be able to play drums in your apartment. Bro.
Yeah, no, send it. Marcos, what's up, homie? Marcos is
That's
here.
Evie. Is that cat's
Yo.
name Evie?
No, it's girl.
Evie.
Girl.
It could be Evie.
How's it going,
So,
Marcos? How you doing,
if
bro?
the song were MILF Tank, I'd call her.
I got thick rubber under my kit, 0 complaints. Okay, so I'll just have to do the rubber combo, I guess. Opus said my drummer will play both of our sets, so it sounds like you got a drummer now. Congrats.
Let's go.
Bro,
what a
I'm-
beast! Back to back,
I'm-
double set,
if-
bro.
If I know for sure that he can play the songs, I would easily do it, and I'm pretty sure Kyle would too. It's just a matter of like, we've been through it before, and a lot of people just kind of can't play it because it's really
Mhm.
hard, and I can't play it either, so I get it. But if there's anyone that could just follow it and play it, and we can make the dates, hell yeah. Like,
Yeah,
let's-
it is hard. That's what
Okay.
sucks about letting a guitarist write your drum part. This shit is hard
Yeah.
as fuck, bro. That's like letting a drummer write your guitar part. And you're like, oh, what the fuck is this? Like, that's not.
Oh,
This isn't
yeah.
how this works. You know.
It makes it weird for sure. You're just like, at least for me, I don't play, but I don't play like this kind of stuff. I don't play like the gent or whatever you want to call it. Like I don't play the
Yeah, that
groove metal
GT
stuff.
style.
Yeah, most of the stuff I play on the drums is like
What the fuck?
grind or like fucking easy stuff. Like either like Foo Fighters metal, like easy
Mhm.
pop metal, or like fucking grind, like what no in between sort of deal. Like I
Yeah.
either play like ridiculous stuff or just like, you know, easy stuff. So
Yeah, I got
Kyle's
you.
gone, huh?
Yeah, Kyle dropped. It's all right. He'll be back. He said he's got Within the Ruin covers on lock. Oh, dude, if he's got Within the Ruin on lock, you guys are probably fine. If I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, I don't doubt it. I
Do you know? Do you
I've
listen to
just
Within the
been through
Ruins?
this- yeah, of
Okay.
course, of course. I've been
making
through
sure.
this before. There's not. It's rare that a drummer can play shit like that.
Yeah, no,
I
that shit's
believe
not easy,
people.
homie.
They play
Shit
a
is-
bunch of shit that's crazy, but I'm just saying, you know, that shit's hard. I couldn't play it.
Let's see. So I'll try to ask y'all a couple questions now. We'll try to ask a couple questions.
Dude.
So, if you guys couldn't do metal, if you guys had to do any kind of other genre, what would your second be? What would that genre have to be?
Like together as a group.
Could be, yeah. If that's how you want to take
'Cause
the question.
if it's singular, I feel like the answers are going to be different. But if it's like together as a group, I kind of think I know what the answer will be.
Well, then together as a group, what do you think? And then you
I
can give
think
me
it would
singular.
Be like lo-fi, probably. If we were together.
Lo-fi,
Dude, it
tech
would be
lo-fi.
it would be like not metal, but like just like emo punk kind of thing.
Mhm.
Or is that too close? Is that
No,
too
no.
close
I mean
to-
that's fine.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of emo shit, and like
Yeah.
I've tried to introduce Kyle to more of it. So I think emo kind of vibes is maybe like a good answer there.
Bro said slamming country.
Ethiopian.
Ethiopian jazz, bro. What the fuck?
Oh shit. Yeah, that's jokes, bro. Yeah, I think we'd probably play. It would be like, damn. I'm trying to think of some random bands that like we used to listen to that we'd sound like, but it would probably just like be like some punk kind of like, you know, drop D power chords, and like Sean would be the vocalist, but he wouldn't be screaming. He would be like you know,
Some
yelling
clean
kind of.
vocals.
Yeah, some like clean.
You
Like,
throw some cleans, some fucking whiny cleans.
yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
can do the whiny emo shit, bro.
When I
But we
was,
do have another vocalist now. When I go, boy. Was that the Black Parade?
yeah, yeah.
My Chemical
Oh
Romance.
yeah, that's what we would be. We'd be My Chemical Romance.
I love My Chemical Romance, bro. They're amazing, and they were always amazing. And those first two albums, especially Three Cheers, is ridiculous.
I could never listen to him, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't really listen to him, dude.
Dog, have you listened to all of Three Cheers? Like,
I
cause
don't
that
think
album
so.
is fucking good.
I don't think so.
I would. I get it, cause some emo shit is just like so cringy, but like.
That's what makes it good.
Listen to it from a different like imagine Sangwa Sugabog said, yo, go listen to Three Cheers by
no,
by Chemical
I'll
Romance.
listen to it for you. Give me one song and I'll listen to it.
One song? Oh shit, that's hard. Bro.
Or two. I don't care. How about
Here,
I'll just listen to the album after we get off.
I'll give you one. It's not from the same album, but it's called Teenagers. That's probably my favorite song from them. Teenagers. That's my favorite song as well.
All right, I got you. Slamming rap jazz.
All right. If I gotta give one, let's see.
No blast beats equals shit band.
It would be like lo-fi with blast beats. Something like that.
No,
yep.
I go Three Cheers, and I think I go The Ghost of You is the song I pick.
Okay, so
listen to that one.
The Ghost of You.
Yeah, mess with that eventually.
Yeah, and I'll do it after we're done streaming, because I'm gonna play a game when we're done, and I will give you my honest opinion on what I think.
Yeah, let me know. The thing is though, you gotta also realize some of these bands, like, they made a genre, and it's just you kind of can't write it out. Like, I've heard this a lot about the Get Up Kids. Like, people hate the Get Up Kids, and they kind of made fucking pop punk what it is now. And it's just like, I get it if you hate it, but don't say you like all these other pop punk bands, and then it's like they're copying the Get Up Kids. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta know your roots.
I'll see you, Rocker. Appreciate you stopping by, dude.
Rocker?
I'll listen. I got you. Yeah, Rocker, he's from Brazil, dude. He's got like a porn cover band. Bro, yeah, dude.
Hell yeah,
it's
dude.
pretty, it's sick. But yeah, he's from Brazil, so his connection can be pretty wild sometimes. He's a sick dude, though. So, you guys, well, I know you probably, if you guys were to sign with a label one day, do you guys have a label in mind that you would be leaning towards?
Sean?
Metal Blade or Nuclear Blast, like, probably.
Metal Blade or Nuclear?
For Kyle, it's probably different, but.
Well, I don't know. I don't really know a ton of them, but I know that Sumerian has some pretty cool bands.
I think I could see y'all on Sumerian. I feel like Sumerian's super accepting of the weird niche shit.
Nowadays, yes, I agree with that. Sumerian has gotten that way. I mean, they had Sean and BT Bam at the same time, which is crazy. So,
I feel like Sumerian,
I love Sumerian. I just can't even imagine it. I feel like the kind of label that would probably like hear something that we play and like maybe offer something would be like some ridiculous shit. Like, they hear MILF Tank and it's like, Nuclear Blast might be like, yo, like, this is funny or whatever.
All you're doing is hyping me up for MILF Tank, dude.
I think you'll like MILF Tank, bro.
I'm sure I will, but now you got me hyped. Like, I want to hear it now really bad.
I don't know. Can we do that? Can we like play like a clip of it? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Here, hold on.
It's kind of like demo-y. So
it's play a small clip. Just tell me when, and I'll turn the music down.
Yeah, we can.
You want me to play it on my end, like through my speakers?
Sure, go for it. See if it picks it up.
Okay. All right, we're doing it. This is MILF Tank. Actually, hold on. Let me mute this stuff in the background. I'll play a little bit of it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't play the whole song, but
yeah, you can just do like 10 seconds or 15 seconds or something.
All right, MILF Tank.
That is different. Yes, with the blast, dude. That's sick.
All right.
Dude.
It's like way heavier than like the stuff we normally.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
A little more deathcore-ish or whatever.
Yeah.
No, that's sick. Oh god.
Bro, the
It
fucking
said-
lyrics are the best part though. Like,
It said it's called
Yeah.
MILF Tank, Marcos. It hasn't. Soon. Fuck. Got me hyped. Thanks. I appreciate it.
I think our general idea is to have it be by the end of the year. I'm hoping that we
Mhm.
release this album, but it should be around the end of the year.
Yeah.
Like worst case. you
Don't
know?
take your time. Don't feel rushed.
We're close. I mean, we've been working on it for a fucking long time.
Mm-hmm.
The songs have been worked on for a year now almost. So it's been a while, but I just, we don't want to rush it also.
Yeah. No,
yeah,
for
we're just
sure.
we're just getting like the mixing and stuff done. I wish I could do that kind of stuff myself, bro. But it's like it's a whole nother world.
Damn, that was insane.
It's hard.
But,
It's all hard.
Yeah, bro, I'm glad you fuck with it. It's gonna be like the rest of the song, like dude, like the rest of the song just has like some like it just gets more like crazy. It gets crazier as it goes on. It's just like
Yeah. No, that's a crowd hype. I could, get in with the fucking just slam. Oh, dude. Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks for that.
Exactly.
I can't stand up right now, dude. God.
Courage, you
Appreciate
shoot
it. No, I'm rock hard.
yourself. Let's go.
What's
Man.
you have? So you're talking about My Chemical Romance. So this would be interesting. What's a band you'd like to open for one day? Like a dream band you'd want to open
Animals leaders.
for? Really?
Or Between the Buried and Me. One of those two.
Between the Buried and Me, I don't hear enough about them. If I'm being honest with you,
That's like my favorite band, bro.
I like them a lot. I never hear people talk about them though for some reason, dude. I don't know why.
Because they're prog, bro. They're like an actual prog band.
And it's
so
good,
rare that people
though.
listen to that shit. Of course, but like a lot of people don't like. All right, why do you not hear a lot of people talk about like I don't know. It's the same thing in the past. It's just bands that are more complicated get less attention most of the time. Like you need a verified structure for things. And
Yeah.
even if you are, you know what I mean? Even if you are complicated, a structure makes things so much easier. And I think Animals Leaders does a way better job of that than Between the Buried and Me.
Yeah.
But I also just love the crazy, ridiculous transitions and just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, no,
You know?
they're really good. I love I could just listen to them for a couple days straight and I'm
Colors
good.
too, bro, and Colors 1 as well. I have the
Yeah.
flag on my wall, literally above me.
Oh,
And
sick.
Just yeah, man, it's fucking. They do, it's like 7 genres in one album, and it's all the songs flow into each other over the course of an hour. I mean, that's if
that
you don't
art.
think that's talent, yeah, that's fucking music theory, and that's talent, and like they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's rare, especially in this genre, which I think is cool because I'm into both sides. I'm into the fucking dumb, no lyrics, fucking death metal, and then I'm also into the crazy music theory prog shit. So it's a weird mixture, but that's where I'm
Yeah,
at.
like I said, everybo's got their Neanderthal side. They like the shit, you know.
100%. I
Yeah.
love it. I eat it up. 200 stab wounds. I listen. To
Yeah.
it. I love it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's. I'm that guy. I listen to fucking grind. I listen to weird shit, but I also like prog. And I think when the music theory can be applicable to the genre, especially in metal, it's awesome. It's not always the best though,
Yeah.
Some of the shit you just want to hear fucking slam, and I get it.
Some
love
of it tries to be too much, but you can tell when people are trying hard. Like
You can. And
I don't-
and that's the thing though, trying hard is not always good. People don't like to hear that you're trying hard. It's almost like it's supposed to flow.
yeah,
And it's just like it shouldn't sound like it's right. Like it shouldn't sound like you're trying too hard.
yeah. I don't know. People can support everything. You can have just some absolute TV static dog shit, and somebody in the world's gonna be like, "Yeah, this shit's tough, dude." Like I've heard that shit where it's just TV static, and people are like, "This shit's sick." I fucking like, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, sorry, I don't do crystal meth. I don't like,
bro. I saw like maybe like 8 or 9 years ago, or like maybe 7, a Full of Hell show. I don't know if you know what Full of Hell is. Fucking grind band.
I've heard.
Well, I saw him in Miami at Churchill's, and what you're basically talking about happened where like they were playing like straight noise, and like the actual sound guy from the venue took their little like this little amp and threw it into the crowd and shit. It was honestly just crazy because Full of Hell is kind of big now, and like I love them, and it's just a grind band, but like what was happening at that concert will never happen again.
Yeah.
They took a 30-watt amp, fucking threw it into the middle of the pit.
Yeah.
Like it was ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like
money to burn.
That's what those noise bands bring, though. It's like that weird, just what the fuck is going on right now?
What's going on? I don't know, but I'm gonna beat this dude's ass. Fuck this guy.
That's cool, bro. I liked it.
If you guys ever do, like, you know, find a drummer eventually and you start trying to play live and all that shit, do you guys have like a dream venue in the top of your head that you would like, oh, I want to be on this tour?
Red Rocks, bro.
Dude, I was gonna say the same thing.
I was about to say, don't say Red Rocks, but like everybody loves it.
Have you guys? Dude, I saw Animals as Lead.
Thanks, Opus. Oh, you got to see him at Red Rocks?
I've never even been there, but I just know it's like legendary. And
I've never been that far west. Like I've never seen that side of the country.
Oh, dude, you have to try out like
you gotta go. Colorado's beautiful, dude. Washington is beautiful too. Like depending on the time that you go and it's not raining and all that.
Yeah, like I've been to Kansas City and that's it. Like it was drive to Kansas City and drive back, and that's the farthest west I've ever been.
Dude.
I've not even been to Memphis.
Goddamn.
Yeah, like I've never been west.
Memphis is like the far west of Tennessee, right?
Yep.
But that's still probably
like on that Kentucky line. Yeah, that's like 3 hours from me.
You like the outdoors and stuff?
Yeah, I'm a big outdoors person.
Oh yeah, then you have to go to like, you should just go somewhere like Colorado or what's the other one? Utah is pretty nice, I heard.
Utah,
Washington.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of places. Northern California is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
But that's basically Washington. But you know what I mean.
Don't go to San Francisco or Los Angeles.
I didn't plan on it.
Not the cities. Just if you're trying to hike, if you like nature, Northern California, like quite literally on the border, is beautiful. So.
Yeah, I don't fuck with cities, dude. Like I would maybe the only city I'd ever want to see maybe is like New York City just to see it. But that's it.
See it. I saw it.
That's it.
It's all right.
It's a city. At the end of the day,
it's pretty dirty. I'm not gonna lie,
dude. Driving through St. Louis was fucking insane. It was full of trash. I'd never seen a city like that, and I never want to go back. It was scary. Like we were borderline running over full trash bags on the freeway. Like I mean,
they lost the Rams, dude. What are they gonna do?
True, they're fucking out of it now.
But dude, at that Red Rocks concert I was talking about, where we saw Animals as Leaders, I was with our other guitarist Chris and our girlfriends, and bro, we met Tosin Abasi and Matt Garska and Javier Reyes, and like we did like the meet and greet. So Chris, he had a poster of like it was basically the poster for the concert, and he got all three of them to sign it. And so dude, it's like a signed poster by Animals as Leaders, like freaking awesome, dude. Like we were so hyped when we were watching them play. Like at the end of their set, he like straight up threw the poster like at the stage, just kind of like just because he was so excited. And then I'm telling you, I looked over at him, and like after 2 seconds, he like realized what he did, and his face was just like, what did I just do?
Yeah,
he threw a fucking signed poster by all of the band members.
Did he like get it back or?
Nah, dude.
Oh, bro,
that was the thing. Back? Right when he realized he wasn't getting it back, he was like, "No." But dude, that was like, it was fun, man.
We all make mistakes.
That was a pretty big one, though.
That is a big mistake. Fuck that, dude. You don't know how many people I was ready to fight for this drumstick right in front of me, dude. I saw it
Dude,
coming
that's
at me,
sick.
and I started looking around like I'm getting this bitch. I'm beating somebody with it if they try to take it from me.
What about you, bro? What's like your favorite? I know you kind of there's not too many venues near you, but what's probably your favorite like venue that you've been to or that you'd want to go to?
Honestly, Buckhead Theater was really sick. It was really nice. I of course have a dream of seeing Red Rocks one day too, just because it's a beautiful. Like I feel like that's the end all be all is Red Rocks. You know, I want to see it super bad, but I haven't gotten the opportunity to go to like a lot of venues because of like limited transportation. But
Yeah, dude.
fuck, man,
Yeah, we were
it would.
we were lucky to live like growing up. We lived around like a ton of decent sized venues.
Mm,
So yeah, so we've been to, like at least in Florida, I've been to a few, but yeah, man.
I keep
So-
having
so
bands
then-
talk about hardcore like basement shows in Pittsburgh. That's like something that keeps popping up. So I really want to go to like a basement show in Pittsburgh where they say they'll pack 200 or 300 people in the basement of this house, fog machines, and just fucking send it. So I think I want to go to a basement show one day. I think that would be really sick to experience.
Just go see Sansweig Bog at a basement show. let's have a basement show and let's go.
That's what they were the ones telling me about them. Like basement shows are it. Yeah. Same with them Puritan. They were like, yeah, they just handed us a fog machine, said had fun, and that was it. And they just smoked the fucking place out. So, where was it at? If you weren't focused on music, what kind of like life path or career path do you think you would have chosen if you didn't have to focus on music?
Sean?
Oof. I mean,
It's a tough one.
I guess women probably the correct answer for me. Like
What?
it was either a girl or music most of the time. If you mean like actual job, I've never.
Yeah, career. I was like a woman.
Yeah.
What?
That was basically the idea for me was the whole time. Like I never once in my life was like, I gotta do this for my job. or
Yeah,
whatever.
well, I just didn't know
Yeah.
like what your aspirations were growing up. If you ever had anything besides music, like I wanted to be a firefighter growing up. You know,
Growing up, all right, sports for sure.
Sports?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
were you into sports
Like
pretty heavy?
Basketball, yeah, basketball. I played soccer. I loved basketball like the most, but I played a bunch of sports growing up, and
I was a baseball, football
know.
guy, man. I couldn't do basketball.
Baseball's cool. I just was never that good at it. I could hit the ball. I just sucked at my position on the opposite end. So, you
No,
know.
I feel you. I'm too much of a white boy for basketball, dude. I sucked at it. It was never my thing. I can't even watch
could
basketball,
shoot for
bro.
some reason. Really?
No,
God
it's
damn.
so
Nah, this is
boring
my
to me,
sport,
dude. I
bro.
can't even watch basketball.
That's like my vibe for some reason. Like I like that it's like quick points and like there's always something happening rather than it's like you're watching fucking soccer and it's like 0-0-0.
Yeah.
90 minutes in, it's one.
So I don't watch soccer
it's
either.
1 point. What do you watch? Is mainly baseball?
No, I don't watch. I watch football, mainly SEC. So like, I don't watch NFL.
Okay.
I watch college and
Yeah.
racing. I'm a big car person, so car and racing and shit.
I could get behind that for sure.
You
Racing's
fuck with
sick.
Formula One?
I love Formula One.
That shit's pretty cool, man.
I
Have you
need
seen I saw like the net. I know it's kind of like jumping on the bandwagon, but I saw like the Netflix series for Formula One. That shit's pretty insane, man.
It is. F1's insane, like the history of F1. But like, I like NASCAR. I used to watch on TV. It's boring watching it. When you go to a NASCAR race in person, it's fucking insane. It is so fucking loud. Like just one of those cars, like your chest is like, you know what I'm saying? It's insane.
Yeah. I've
But-
never been, but that seems sick.
One day, just as for the experience,
go.
just go
I
one
would
day.
go. 100%.
Tickets aren't even that expensive.
Yeah, let's
'Cause they
go.
can pick
have
so
them
many
in-
people.
They have them in Georgia, right? In Tennessee. Let's go.
Yeah, they got a track. They got a track in Bristol.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And they got one in Atlanta. They got one in Charlotte, North Carolina. They got
I'm
one
not
in
even
Bristol.
that far. I mean, Georgia's a drive, honestly.
They got
So-
tracks in Florida. They got tracks in, I don't remember where the fuck you said you were. I'm forgetting, but
Homestead they have?
who?
Homestead? Is that the one in Miami?
I think
Or
so.
I'm thinking-
No, they have Daytona.
Oh, Daytona, of
The
course.
Daytona
Jeez,
500.
right. Yeah.
What a fool.
There's a lot of NASCAR tracks, like honestly, around. So like, there's always one. It's sick.
It makes sense though. I mean, it's Florida, so
Yeah,
you gotta
well,
have NASCAR.
and they got demo derbies and the dirt tracks, brother, and
Well,
that
I think dirt biking is the coolest thing you could ever do. Like that shit's fire.
I've always wanted a
Nah,
dirt
dude.
bike, dude, so bad.
You should
I've
try
never
it
gotten-
because that shit's so sick. It's fun. Like you should try it.
I'm thinking about getting a
Even-
motorcycle.
Yeah,
Whoa.
but the only thing about that is that then you die on accident.
Yeah, because people suck at fucking driving, dude. I'm not trying to get flattened on that shit.
It's. I would have one if it weren't for that.
Yeah.
Especially in Florida. Florida,
Yeah.
it's a matter of time, you know.
What? I'm trying to think of. I have two questions. I'll skip that one. I'll come back on that. So we've been talking about like, I don't know, what this whole project is about. Connecting people. And as I've been reaching out and talking to these big bands, so many people are connected that I never thought would be connected for like the stupidest fucking reasons. So like, what would be one of the biggest people in the metal scene or music scene that you guys have been able to make acquaintance with or have a relationship with that you never thought you'd be able to talk to otherwise?
Bro, honestly, like meeting like the guys in Rings of Saturn is like pretty sick, bro. Like I don't know, it's like that was always one of the coolest things that like has happened to me. And then meeting like Tosin and Abasi was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that would be insane.
I don't know, man. Like, yeah, like I guess like everyone's it's really easy to be connected nowadays because of like social media and whatnot. But yeah, man. I mean, it's kind of hard to say, and like someone who I'd want to be connected with. I don't know, man. Like, I've always been a huge fan of like it's kind of random, but like Muse has like always been one of my favorite bands. So
no, hell yeah.
fucking
I
Matt
didn't even know
Bellamy,
that.
like
But Muse is amazing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I fuck with Muse heavy.
Muse is amazing. 100%.
oh, yeah. So,
Yeah,
I
that-
mean,
That's an in-game kind of. You get to meet Muse or somebody from Muse. That's a fucking.
yeah.
That's an achievement, bro.
A lot of people don't realize Muse use 7-string guitars a lot of the time.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah. And when I
thanks.
first saw that, I was like, "Is that a 7-string guitar or whatever, or an extended string fucking neck?" You know what I mean? My buddy was like, "Yeah, man, that's fucking Muse." It's like they're you don't realize it, but a lot of what they do is like really over the top for being as popular as they are. It really is.
Very dope.
I didn't know they
the
used a 7-string, but now that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense because the last song I heard from them that they released, I think it was last year. It was like pretty heavy. I was at the gym and I heard this like heavy like riff. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then I start hearing them sing and I'm like, damn, this is Muse. What the fuck? And I looked them up and then like my girlfriend and I were jamming it for like we went and drove somewhere and like we kept putting it on replay. But it was like one of the riffs, like the riff was like heavy and I was like, okay. So I could see them playing 7-string guitars. So it's dope.
Yeah, and I like when bands do different, like change their genres up between like albums and shit, and they try new sounds because, I don't know, like, Avenged Sevenfold. How many different fucking kinds of sounds have they had? One might work better than the other, I don't know. But yeah, a 7-string, I feel like you've got a lot of like leverage to change and do whatever the fuck you want to do on a 7-string.
Yeah. The more strings, the more room you got to work with, I guess,
Heavier you can go.
Exactly. The heavier you can go. That's the main thing.
So this is more of a personal question for both of you. Is one thing you would want humanity to accomplish as a whole one day?
Like, bro, like I mean,
It can be as
I
big
don't
or
know,
as
climate
small as
change
you
is-
want.
yeah, climate change is pretty crazy, bro. Like, like it's just. I mean, I hope that we can like somehow like not like all just like die.
Mm.
Basically. I mean, it seems like it's gonna happen, but like
No, I mean,
ideally,
it's-
like I would hope that like we could figure something out where like we don't just like all die. So that's what I think.
I feel like it's going to happen too. It will. But I feel like even if we weren't causing the fucking world to burn as it is, it would still happen anyways.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because there's this fucking video I watched a while back when I used to smoke, and it was talking about the galaxy, and it was talking about the universe, and like how small of a window our planet is to have life on it, and like how small the window of life is. And it's like, I don't know, on the whole like play of things, it would put right here like a nanometer of like a billion
Yeah,
years
it's rare.
to have life.
Very, very rare for sure.
So it's like, I feel like even if we don't, stop being fucking stupid or blow each other up with bombs, which is definitely going to happen soon. I'm just prepping for it. I feel like we're still fucked either way.
I mean,
You're gonna get around.
hear me out. Maybe like humans are just kind of like, some sort of bacteria like
A
destroying the
parasite?
planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
You put it
if you
that
really,
way.
and this has definitely been said before, but like if you think about it, I don't know, man. Like even the best human ever in the world, like the best conservationist vegan that does absolutely nothing, they're still destroying the planet
Yep.
just by existing. So it's like, I don't know. It's like maybe we're the problem more than like anything else,
Yeah, that's why I think human life is like the smallest type of thing that is here but not going to be here. The world probably live on. Maybe.
Oh, 100%.
Hopefully.
The Earth, the planet Earth will live on.
As in,
planet
hopefully,
will be
the
fine.
life on the Earth, because nature retakes anything, bro.
Eventually,
these old
there might be
factories
some
and
life,
shit.
even if it all dies, right? Like I think humans will die if that happens. If there's like a major catastrophe,
Mm.
humans will probably all die. But
What do you think, Sean? What's your one thing you want people? Like I said, it could be anything big or small. Climate change, or for people to just quit being dicks, which is one I've
what's
gotten
the-
a few times.
what is the question again? Like, what is it? Like what
One
is it?
thing you want humanity to come together and fucking accomplish.
Oh, stop shitting on metal genres when you like metal, because like, I don't know, man. Like, it's like there's every genre is like, oh, I like fucking metalcore, and like you're stuck on that, or I like deathcore, I like death metal,
The
and all
genre
these people
hate.
are just so it's so much hate between like metal people. It's like maybe we could become like bigger if like it was not so lame between all the fans. Of
I don't know,
being,
dude.
Like,
You're always
split.
gonna have those fucking boomer hairband, ride a Harley Davidson and short shorts type of all this liberal sissy deathcore shit, like. But then you're
that's
also
the thing,
gonna
it's
have
like,
the progressive guys that are like, oh, sing with Suga Baga Baga. Who the fuck is that? Why do I listen to that?
here's the problem. Here's the
Slam
problem.
is
The
so
people,
boring.
the first people you're talking about, they're actually listening to Jimmy Buffett. And then the second
Yeah.
people you're talking about,
But
they're
did he die
listening
today?
to like 2008 Suicide Silence. And then the third people you're talking about are 17 years old and they're into new death metal. And there's this like Slammer generation and Deftones generation, like regeneration of what was happening. But like, I don't know, man. Like the reality of the popularity of like big music right now is like you're either pop or you're like some sort of major hip hop or you're kind of Metallica. And other than that, there's not a lot going on with it. So,
Yeah, and I feel like people are making up new genres every day.
oh, of course. I mean, what are we? I don't know.
I
I
don't know,
could
bro.
tell you, but I don't know.
Pokecore.
Pokecore, bro.
That's what he said. I think, you know what's funny? I think somebody said that a long ass time ago when I like first joined the band, and I was like, that shit sounds stupid. Like we
It
should
does-
never
it
do
does
that.
sound
Like, what does that even mean, bro? Like,
The fuck's Poke? Yeah, like if you didn't know it was Pokemon already, you're like, what the fuck is
what
Pokecore?
the fuck? You guys like just poke each other? Or
It's
something?
probably smart though, because
Pokey
people
death.
would hear that shit and be like, "What the fuck?" and like look at it or whatever. I don't know. Make up a genre, Kyle. Let's just be some new genre. Let's be like
Be like
Kyle Core, bro.
Kyle Core.
Kyle
Let's
Core,
fuck
hell
with
yeah.
it.
Sean Wave.
There you
John
go.
Wayne.
I got this dude that I've talked to for a long time. His name is he makes music by himself. Is called Perspective. Which you should actually check him out. You'd like his shit
Oh, yeah.
a lot. But he made his genre. It's called Corn Wave.
Smart.
Because he said that was his biggest inspiration was corn, which I can understand. But if you listen to it, it makes sense because his shit is sick. It's weird as fuck, but it's very like synth wave, but metal, polyrhythmic, and he does it all by himself. He's the drummer, bassist, guitarist.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you should check his shit out. I'm gonna have him on the stream here soon, hopefully. He was the first person I ever had on the stream. I had him on here before Sean.
Oh shit! I thought I was the first, bro. I was the third.
I had Perspective, and then I had you. We played Valorant.
Hell yeah, bro.
And then that was it.
I remember that. I told fucking Kyle, I was like, bro, like I'm gonna play some games with this guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Like we're in it here.
Yeah,
That was like a year ago, right?
Yep.
So wait, where were you? Are you in college? Were you in college then? What are you doing now? What were you? I don't know. What's going on? Is this your vibe? You're musicking it?
I do a lot. I've done a lot. I've had a lot of jobs trying to figure out what the fuck it is I want to do, and I can't figure out what I want to do. So now I'm just kind of working a job to try to pay for this, which has become this will be my hobby, and try to make this into something, hopefully.
I think you got a good idea going, bro. I really do.
Dude.
Appreciate it. I hope
you
so.
know.
And even if it doesn't work and it all crashes, this was sick. I've had a lot of
Hell
fun
yeah.
because I've still got all of September booked, so I've got another month. You know.
Bro, like
And,
I
mean,
don't know. I was just gonna say, like, I think it's sick, and like I was like, so we were super excited to like hop on the stream and whatnot.
Mhm.
And I think it's cool because like I mean, I've never really seen or followed anything that's kind of like this where you're like interviewing like metal people, and it's it's all over the internet, so it's like very doable, and it's also like it's fun, bro.
Yeah, no, that was the idea behind it. Is like I don't know anybody that does this. Like there's these guys that go around and make YouTube videos of their vans, of the band's vans, and they do van tours and shit, which is funny because they've got endless videos of like church Dodge vans. You know what I'm saying? Like pasture vans,
Like
which is
white
hilarious.
bands, like bro, it's a little sketchy.
Yeah, but like that's it. I was like, fuck it, I'll try to do this idea and see what happens. And yeah, like I said, I got really lucky talking to some of these people that are willing to hop on. So fuck it, it's fun. Plus, I get to talk to all these people one on one. So even if nobody watches, I'm having a good time. I don't fucking care.
hell yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, dude.
So they blow up, and it's like, hey, remember me, that one guy that you talked to a long time ago? Like, yeah, cool, hell yeah, I'm good.
Hopefully it's the other way around, bro. Hopefully you're the one that blows up.
Shit, it's a dream. That's what we all hope for. Blow up one day, you know.
Yeah, more views. I mean, you'd hope, right? Eventually.
Yeah,
the goal.
eventually. It is what it is. I just want people to understand that like their idols are people too. That's all this is. Hang out, talk shit, drink a couple drinks, just have fun, laugh, realize that they're not super serious. They are a human, you know?
Yeah. A lot of people don't probably realize that with a band that they adore.
Yeah.
If you're like, oh, it's fucking whatever, it's fucking Metallica, like you kind of think they're just like a god, I guess.
Yeah. Until you talk to them and they're like, oh, this dude fucking, sleeps nude, like some weird shit. And you're like, okay, that's fucking weird. Cool. Yeah,
your
like,
cat's
I'm not-
fucking, he's in there, bro. He's getting in there. Oh,
Okay.
not your cat, his cat. I was trying to. It's a different cat though. It's not black.
She said, not Lars. Fuck that guy. God damn.
Nah,
What's-
bro, Metallica's sick, bro. Come on. I like, sure, like they're like lame kinda sometimes, but like it's Metallica, bro.
Metallica is sick, but dude, yeah.
The OG.
They have more. They have the record for the most people at a concert over Taylor Swift, which was broken, and they broke it again.
Like just now. Yeah, like broke it just like it was like a couple days ago, I'm pretty sure. Oh, here's my other
Come
cat.
on, bro. At least Metallica is getting viewed by a bunch of people. And
Hey.
Oh,
Damn,
that's a good
beauty.
cat.
This is the big girl, bro.
Nah, dude, you want to see a big girl, bro? Look at this belly, bro.
Damn. Yeah, she's over 2 years old and she's still pretty, like she's actually really small. She doesn't look small, but
No.
she's like, you know, this big. She's only 2 years old.
You could fit at least 8 of those cats in my dog, so she's pretty small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this kitten's beating the shit out of her too, getting his ass. What's one question for the next band that you guys would like me to ask them?
Oh, I don't know what the next band is, so it's just like we don't know, but we have to ask one.
The next band is let me check. Sorry, this is the second day of 6 in a row that I'm going to be having.
Okay, I feel you, bro.
I've got like hell week this week. I've got 6 in a row this week. Next band is Worthy of the Crown, and then after that is Left to Suffer.
All right, well let's pull it up. Let me check this band out because I don't know exactly what we're talking about.
And you can ask them anything like.
Well, let me hear them first. So what is it? What it's Worthy of a Crown? You said?
Yeah, Worthy of the Crown.
Worthy of the Crown. I'm gonna pull it up on YouTube. One sec.
Yeah, there's some Florida boys too.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hell
What's Gucci? Let me listen to this.
So they play 7 and 8 string guitars.
Yes, I believe so. Their shit's pretty good. Like they came out with Ouroboros, and the newest one I think is Inertia. Inertia's
Yeah, they
pretty
look
good.
thick, bro. Maybe something like in your kind of like musical journey so far, and you probably asked this to each of them, like what would you like? Would you have done anything differently, or would you just kind of, you know, like, is there something that you maybe like regret or think you could have done better, or you know, or you know, what's something that you like? What's one kind of like, I don't know how else to word it, but like one come up, like what's something that like you kind of just stumbled upon and like things just kind of worked out for you, you know, something like that, like you know, just kind of
like now that you are where you are now, what would you have done differently?
Yeah,
what would you have
exactly.
changed? Okay.
If anything, you know, because I feel like, you know, a lot of times it's just like, you just kind of gotta trust the process, and whatever happens, you know. But
yeah, no, for sure,
yeah,
and constantly be changing. Like, you know, it is what it is. Always got to be updating your shit. You got to be flexible.
yeah.
I listened to a little bit for a second there of,
And it can be as big or as little of a question as you want. Like, it doesn't have to be something crazy. Like my first band
know what
asked.
the question is, but what is it?
It's what. Making me one question for the next band, no matter how stupid it is.
Okay, and the next band is that band that I just listened to.
Worthy of the Crown.
How did they like? Why are they mixing genres so hard? Like, why is it so? Because it goes from like this almost like trap beat with screaming to like metal, and like I'm just curious of like how that came about. I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just curious of like why that's what they're doing, and I think it's cool, and I'm just curious why. Like what you know, what main artists, like how, like what is the trap artist and what is the metal artist, or is it like, do you listen to Ghostman, or like what is it? I don't know. Yeah. That would be my question. Okay. But yeah, it sounded cool. Band was cool. The vocals were cool.
They're cool. They're cool dudes. I was supposed to stream with them last week, but we had like a timing issue. We got the times wrong, so I just rescheduled them real quick. So instead of 5, now I got 6 in a row for the week. So busy week.
Hey man, you're killing it though. You're killing it.
Yeah, that's fun, man.
Very, very busy.
Like, it's good that it's like lined up, you know, like lined up, and you got some good people, and you're good people, so it's fun, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm glad. Like, I just want to try to make it as enjoyable for everybody. I don't want to be boring as shit, you know.
Nah, dude, this is fun, bro. We were excited, like we were so excited, like hop on stream, because we haven't really done anything like this, so it's just cool, like, and it looks like, you know, like got some cool people joining the stream and stuff, and like it's just a good vibes, bro.
Nah, cool. I'm glad you think so, dude. I want to one day be able to like have enough followers where I can have small bands come onto here that don't have a lot of followers, where people can be like, "Oh, it's a new band for me. These guys are sick," and try to start listening to. Like, I want to help people grow one day, you know?
Yeah, 100%, man. I get it.
Like I said, if it all crashes and burns, I still got to do this, so it's cool. It's sick, you know?
You just keep on going, bro. You never know what could happen, you know?
Yeah, no, I feel like y'all are gonna, something's gonna hit, something's gonna give. It's got to. Because I haven't found a band like y'all's genre and y'all's music yet. Like Rings of Saturn has their own sound, and it's close to that, like with the technicality, but also the tech sounds that you guys have in the back, which is, you know, Pokemon inspired.
Yeah,
y'all are one of a kind for me so far. So I feel like it's got to hit.
Cool.
I want to do more of that stuff too. Like I think we kind of all agree on that, but like I think I want to do more of the like sound clips and random kind of weird stuff, like the tech sounds. Even if it's like super heavy, I just want to keep that going, because like it's kind of almost like a 2005 2006 vibe. Like there used to be all these sound clips and breakdowns and metal and stuff, and like it just kind of disappeared as far as the bands I listen to. I can't really find much of that anymore. So I was like, yo, like if we don't know what's gonna come before this like really heavy part, it's like, bro, let's just play a sound clip because it's fucking sick. Like I don't know, like some random thing, you know. And I've told him we kind of we're planning on maybe doing more of that. It's not like for sure, but like that's the vibe right now, you know. It's like figuring out maybe some more sound clips too, which would be cool.
Yeah, for sure. I remember you guys talking about MCR and shit. I remember the air horn era. People would put the MLG air horns in their music and shit. You'd hear right before a breakdown or something, dude. Like, I still hear that sometimes from some people as like shits and giggles, but I fucking love it, dude.
There's a lot of famous breakdowns start with some sound clip, you know.
Some MLG air horn, or like people are quoting the fucking these guys. These are also in Florida, In Gloom. Their top song is like a whole old like Bible verse, or talking about God and shit right before some just nasty fucking bass drop, fucking slam, makes you want to punch a hole in your wall. I like it. I like sound. I like sound clip baits. Like I'm simple. I'm very simple.
Well, you got like that old shit. Like you got like Job for a Cowboy within 2 Minute for a Machine with the high pitched scream. That was a sound clip, and then you got I wrestled a bear once with the the 70s fucking
dude. I forgot about
horn. There's a bunch of sound clips that really did get very popular, and if you look at those songs, it's like, wow, it's like the sound clip song that got popular for them. Like I wonder why, you know what I mean? Like it was, when you look at the internet now, it's obviously because of how that sound clip and how they could take a short section of it and it would be like a viral thing, you know. So
it's iconic.
I think it's smart, even if it's, as long as it fits. Like don't do it out of context, but if you can find something cool that fits, it's like, hell yeah, why not take like a sound clip and just make it work. We've actually even made like some stuff where instead of taking a sound clip, I just like talk or do something, you know, and it sounds like a sound clip, but it's just me.
Yeah, we'll take either Sean talking or just like a random clip from one of his like screams or something, and just like do some weird effects on it, and it just sounds completely different. And just, here we go. We just want to make it sound as like weird as possible and as, I guess, unique as possible as well. Yeah, so.
No, for sure, and it's fucking good. I'm telling you. Like I said, I got sucked in for like 3 weeks. That's all I listened to, dude.
Thanks, bro.
So
thanks, bro. Well, hopefully you fuck with the new stuff. Like we
from what I heard.
Like, yeah, dude, that one's pretty heavy. We have 2 songs that are like pretty much done. Like our most recent song actually has singing in it, dude. So it's like kind of like, it's a little bit like it's really good, man. It's a little bit all over the place in terms of the genre, but it's pretty cool. You're gonna like it. And then the next song after that is like pretty heavy, kind of like the one you heard earlier. Mm-hmm. And then we have like, we have the rest of like the album it's pretty much like, it's still like a lot of the technical prog stuff, but then a lot of it's getting a little bit like more heavy, and it still has like kind of like the synth video game type vibe to it as well. But and then like Sean's going in with his fucking crazy ass vocals. So you'll see it's a bunch of different things just morphed into one, bro. Because I feel like myself, Sean, and then like Chris and Crispy, we all have like different, like for the most part, like different musical inspiration. So like you just kind of see that a lot. Like it's just kind of
it's all just kind of together.
No, it is a lot though, honestly, because like even though we all listen to like the same, like a lot of the same artists, like there's a lot of shit that I listen to that like Kyle's never heard, and there's a lot of shit Kyle listens to that I've never heard, and that goes for the whole kind of like anyone involved in the project pretty much. So like, like I listen to a lot of like fucking like you were talking about like slam and like death metal and fucking emo shit. Like I listen to a lot of that shit for some reason, and prog, but a lot of the stuff that Kyle listens to just is different bands, and like so we have a very different kind of like two different genres at the head, you know.
That's what's cool about it though. It's like your music turns into that genre melting pot, and that's what makes it different, you know.
I think that is literally what Hidden Machine is there's a bunch of different genres going on, and it's kind of like, sure, we play metal, like if you want to just call it something, it's metal, you know, but there's a bunch of other shit still going on. Yeah, exactly.
And that's why you need your own genre.
I'll take it, bro. Make one
so
up.
Start thinking.
You gotta be like gross core, like power core.
Gross core. Yeah.
I'll come up with some names. I'll make a poll. We'll see what people choose.
I'm gonna let's be Sanguisugabog core, bro.
Yeah.
And then
dude.
we'll
Bog
steal
core.
their fans because we're bog core.
Yeah, bog core.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing, bro. Every time I text Sean that name, I'm like, this is a bog.
Could be machine core.
Machine core, bro.
That's actually kind of a sick genre name, machine core.
Dude, we just made it up, bro. You just made it up for us.
We're gonna get fucking like death threats from Lemmy fans if we go machine core. So.
Just make a song with just like hydraulic noises and shit, like a car factory. Just call it a day. Like, yeah, machine core's sick, dude. Yeah. I love listening to air cannons and fucking hydraulics. It's my favorite.
Hey, people already do, bro. It's noise. Like, people listen to anything. Fucking, you could tap your monitor 86 times right now.
And that's what I was telling you, bro. That TV static. People love that shit, bro. I don't know why, but good for them. I'm glad.
It's noise, dude. They're cooler than us. We just don't get it. We're too old. You know?
So, I got one last real question for you guys, and then I've got nothing else for you. What is the most important lesson you guys have learned up to this point? Could be, we'll say, as a band, or in terms of making music, the most important lesson.
Bro. Yeah, I think it's like, like there's a lot of stuff that goes into like making music, and like, I think the most important thing is just to like try to have fun with it, because there's a lot of stressful things that go along with it. I'm sure you know that too, with like doing the stream and everything and following up with people. There's a lot of stress with it, but I think the most important thing is like just try to have like as much fun as you can, because it sounds like cliche, but it's kind of like the process is much better than like the end result. Like, you know what I mean? Like you just gotta enjoy the process, even though like it seems like maybe tough sometimes, and it's kind of it's difficult to like coordinate different things. But yeah, bro, just to have fun, have a good time, because like at the end of the day, like as much as we'd love to like do this as like our as a living and just be like famous musicians, like at the end of the day it's like I wouldn't say a hobby. It's definitely more than a hobby for us, because we live and breathe music. But like just have fun with it, bro. Just enjoy it, and meet cool people on the way.
For sure. Yeah, no, that's the biggest one I've been hearing. Just have fun. Like, people forget sometimes, like not everything has to be a job.
Yeah.
It starts getting too bad. Take a couple days off. It's okay. Do your thing.
Yeah. I might almost say the opposite side of that, in the sense of that, like, if you're gonna do something, like, you're gonna do it, and if you want to do it, you're gonna do it. And like most of me recording Hidden Machines vocals has been not fun. It's more wanting to have it happen. So like if you're somebody that I mean, I'm sure there's not a lot of people watching this right now, but if you're somebody that is watching this and like you're inspired to fucking make music and stuff like that, I would say like it's not something that you shouldn't just have fun because it's not gonna just be fun. Like you should do it because you want to do it, and like it's not gonna be fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like for me, that's been like that's how I've gotten most of all of the stuff I've gotten done for the band has been. I don't want to do this shit right now, but I'm gonna do it anyway because like I like this shit and like I want it to happen, but it's not fun. You know what I mean? Like it's work. It's honestly, it's like work that you're not being paid for is how I would look at it. And it's because it's something that you enjoy so much that you're willing to do it anyway. And like for me, that's kind of where I would lie on that question is, I guess, I don't know, on basically the opposite of Kyle. While I still do have fun getting the end results done of recording, like the first demo, fun as fuck. Getting the finals done for vocals, terrible. Not
For sure.
fun at all.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of, if you want to actually do it, you know, like if you want to actually have like some cool ass song and you like this thing that you're doing, it's not going to be fun the whole time you're doing it. And that's what I would say, you know.
I guess that's like anything. I mean, you can have fun doing things, but everything's going to have its bad side or something that it kicks your ass. Or you're gonna have those days. Like I've been struggling with lack of motivation or having like an empty social battery because I got to talk to all these people and reach out to all these people, and I'm like, fuck, I don't feel like doing this today. But then I end up doing it, and you feel better after you're done. You're like, okay, bro. It's done.
Yeah.
I did what I needed to do.
And you do what you need to do, exactly. And that's what it is. Instead of looking at it as like, okay, like the band being or whatever it is that you're doing, like this, you recording as something that's like a stress reliever, it's like, it's work. That's, in my opinion, that's how you should look at it. If you want to actually get like an album done and stuff, it's like, yo, like I don't want to fucking do this, but I'm going to do it because I know I want the end result to happen. So it's like, I don't want to record this song right now. I don't want to write this right now or whatever is happening, but I'm going to do it because I want the album to be released.
That end result is the fun part.
Yeah, I doubt that anyone is just fucking happy writing stuff. Like, just like, this is awesome. Like, hell yeah. Like, this is fucking fun.
Writing
whole
is
time,
fun, but recording and trying to make things perfect is like a whole nother beast. And like, it's it is fun. It is fun, but like when you've like started to, when you need to make stuff like perfect or you're trying to meet a certain deadline or whatever, then that's when it's kind of like, oh, fuck, all right, we gotta just like, push through this, that kind of thing. But yeah, no, I see where you're coming from, Sean. It's like, it is, a lot of the things like are difficult. Like, even though we have like, different talents and stuff, like getting things like, getting things done is not easy. But it is all
and
part of it.
we also don't live next to each other, but still, I think anyone could probably relate to it. Like, I think any band would agree that like, you don't just have fun. Like any band that's good, like that sounds good live, they're not just having fun. Like they practice. Like they sat down and they were like, yo, let's play this song 20 fucking times. Like, oh, you fucked this up. Like, oh, you fucked this up. Until they're tight. Like, it's not just like, I don't know. It goes along with the music. It's like, it's not always fun. You just want the outcome of what's gonna come from it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I do.
So
Damn.
I think that's a big part of it.
That makes me miss drumming, dude. Because like I did indoor drumline out of high school, like where we would have a corps and do that shit. And we would do that too. We would play this 60 fucking times until we're clean, until we all sound together. And it fucking sucked until you do that show and it sounds good.
But it sounded
like,
sick as fuck when it was all together.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you get all that euphoria when you're done. You're like, oh, that was worth it. It sucked, but
everyone's like,
you got
yo, this guy fucks.
Yeah,
and
like
you work towards something. It's not because music isn't just, you don't just like fucking go in a room and like be a band. Like it's like you suck for a little bit. Like you have to write shit that's not good. You have to like, like change shit, delete shit. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, man. It's not. Maybe some people do. I'm not. It's never been that way for me. Every band I've ever been in has been like, we suck and then we practice a bunch and we delete things and like we become something that isn't just useless or like isn't just like another thing, like it's not easy is all my point being. It's not always fun.
Yeah,
that's my whole thing. So.
And that goes back to that, like making music isn't all glamorous. Like I talk with these
Exactly.
bands that tour. Touring isn't all that glamorous. Like you're basically homeless
Yeah.
while you're on tour, living in a van,
Yeah,
and you don't
man.
get to do laundry. And like Devin from the Bog was telling me, he's like, "You sit in this van for a month, you don't get to shower, you don't get to do this. It
Like,
fucking
sweaty
sucks."
people.
Well,
Yeah.
you can take a Walmart sink shower if you're, you know what I mean. You go to the
Yeah.
Walmart parking lot.
Yeah,
you,
you
get in that
hit
sink,
'em
wash
with
your
the-
balls.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly.
That's what you got to do. But yeah, man, that doesn't sound glamorous, and neither I haven't even really been on the touring side of it, but even just writing music is the same way. It feels like I'm in that Walmart bathroom, you know, like, so I get it.
It's just like every hobby. Not every hobby is 100% fun all the fucking time.
I don't
Like-
think it should be. Not
Like
if you're good at
video
it.
games.
If you're good at video games, it's not fun most of the time.
Yeah,
Like the people that are good put the most work in and try the hardest. They're not having fun. They're trying to win. That's the thing, is like when it becomes trying to win and not about playing the game anymore, there's a big difference. And that's a lot of the people I play with are that way. And
Yeah.
I see music the same way too. If you really care that much, look at Singwasugabog. Look where they're at, bro. That doesn't just happen. Like they put in work. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like those guys
that much
put
in
in
4
work.
years, they put in some fucking work for sure.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
They've been releasing videos constantly. Their music has been constantly good. You know, their art production has gone up. Everything they've been doing has been like a process. So, as much as I wish it were just like, let's go into a garage and be Sangwasugabog, I don't think that's how it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
no, for
just
sure.
not.
Well, that's all I got for y'all. If anybody watching has a question, or if you guys have anything for me, that's it, man. I feel like I've picked your brains for 2 hours. That's
This
it.
is fun, bro.
I'm not
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to make y'all go into a coma. We're done.
Oh, no, it's all good, dude. This was awesome, bro. I had a good time.
No, I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. It was fun. I knew, like, y'all, you know, Sean, so Hidden Machine was one of the first. So I knew if I wanted to do this again and make it big, I wanted you guys to come back for sure. Because, like, he was,
Really appreciate
y'all were the first for sure, you know?
it.
We were one of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
And bro,
one
like-
of two. Like,
I'll do it. I'll do it, or will do it again, bro. Like, I mean, whenever
Dude, yeah, bro.
whenever the cycle happens, whether it be 6 months, a year from now, whatever it
If
is,
you have a
like,
day off.
I would love to come back on again. Hopefully, you have a fucking million followers or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
hopefully, man. Hopefully, I hit 100. Shit, I'm 75 right
you-
now. Let's
dude,
get 100.
Nah, you will, dude. 100%. I definitely have on Twitch. You're talking about? Because I definitely have some people that can follow you.
Yeah, on Twitch.
Yeah, I'll get some people to throw some follows your way and whatnot.
That would be lovely.
100%.
And just
Well, yeah,
know
man,
I've
it's
been
been
throwing your music to everybody since I've started
dude, we
listening to it.
appreciate
So
I appreciate it, man. I
Dude,
told
that's
him, I was like, listen, like, I don't know, you know, like whatever it is, like even if it weren't you getting, because you're obviously getting popular, you got fucking the Bog and all these other crazy bands.
I hope,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah, I hope.
But I would have come on here for 0 viewers and just had a good
Yeah,
time
just
and
to
talked to you,
vibe,
man.
dude.
So,
Yeah. No,
you
for
know what I
sure.
mean?
I appreciate it.
We've
That's
been
what I'd
chatting.
hope.
We've been chatting on Instagram for like probably a couple of years now, right?
Mhm.
Just like
Yeah,
back
it's
and
been a
forth,
bit.
bro.
Yeah, just back and forth talking about bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, dude, thank you for having us. And yeah, I mean, if you ever have a day off, like it seems like you're booked forever. We'll be. We're definitely down. Yeah, I know you guys are like playing games. You know, whatever, bro. We'll come
Yeah,
back.
after the 6th. So I'm trying to do Tuesdays and Wednesdays only. So
Okay.
All right.
that way I got 5 days to do the things I need to do, reach out to people, make my edits, make my videos, and then 2 days just streaming.
There we go, bro.
That
So-
seems smart.
Yeah, that way it limits my content, so I can't roll through a lot of stuff very quickly. But I also don't kill myself trying to do it all at once.
Yeah.
Because like editing these
Yeah,
videos and stuff takes a few hours, then it takes 4 hours to upload onto YouTube. Because I do it all in 4K. So like
Oh,
upload
shit.
processing on YouTube takes 8 hours.
God damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So-
like next day upload. But yeah, dude, this is fucking sick, dude. What was I gonna say? Fucking damn, I just totally dropped a blank.
Nah, you're good, dude.
fucking fun though. I
Gone.
was gonna say something. I was gonna
It'll
say,
hit
like,
you. It'll hit you in like a truck in like 30 minutes, dude. It's all right.
Oh no! Oh, I was gonna say, bro. Like you know, when you do like just an interview or hang out on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and you have like those long sessions, you can like take clips from it and like post those everywhere. Like
Yeah, my
next
quality
time
can.
next time we'll try to be, Sean and I will try to be a little bit more funny and like.
No.
We'll try to crack like obscene jokes and post that and be like, bro, look what they said.
Look what they said.
I'm down. I'm down, bro. Let me know what you want me to say. I
No,
don't
this is all about us just chilling, hanging out, relax, like no stress, no bullshit. I don't want any pressure on anybody. You know what I'm saying? This is to
100%,
see
bro,
your
I get
true self. That's literally the whole point of this project, is to see that you are a person. So
Next
yeah,
time we'll crush some beers, bro. Next time we'll.
I should have bought some tonight, dude. I'm out. I'm fresh out. I was gonna be sipping, dude, but I was fresh out.
We're
should
trying to
do
be
like
on our A game.
on the release of a game or something. Like I know you're kind of like not. I don't know. You're not really playing games with the people anymore. But on a release of some game or something, we should do some kind of. Like some fucking video game music stream where it's just like we're still playing a game, but it's like not really that serious and we're talking and shit. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm debating on making a second channel so that I can stream games and keep this completely separate. So I can have my interviews, my visual interviews, but also have a gaming. So it's either me gaming or gaming with those people from a band. So it's kind of two separate things. So if you don't like the interview aspect, you can see the gaming aspect of it.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm thinking about it. I might. It sounds like a good idea, but I wanted to stream games, so like Skyrim and shit. I want to play Skyrim tonight. I was thinking of streaming, but we'll see.
Yeah, you're gonna play Starfield?
Skyrim.
But are you gonna play Starfield? I mean, it just came out.
I have been so disappointed by all the new games that have come out in the past couple years. I'm waiting to see how it looks first. I'm waiting to see what people say about it first before I drop $70 on it.
Yeah, I get it. So, I'm kind of in the same boat. I haven't bought it yet, but
yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna watch some videos about it tonight because I know there's gonna be videos about it dropping like today. So I'm gonna go look and see if I can find some and see what's up.
At least we know Bethesda's working on Elder Scrolls 6, though.
That's what I was hoping. So. Yeah, dude. I remember that teaser they did a few years ago where they showed like an island.
I don't even remember that.
They showed like a tropical island, like a big tropical island, and that was it. That was the whole teaser. It was like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm hyped for that too. One day in 18 years, probably.
In a year or two. Yeah, a year
or two. Yeah, when the new GTA comes out. Yeah, years.
If Starfield fails horribly, maybe it'll be quicker, but it probably won't. So.
Yeah, they'll need to recuperate a lot of fucking money for sure. All right.
But yeah, man, I'd be so down for that shit. Like next time, whatever the stream may be, I'd be down to play games. I'd be down to do this again.
I got you. Yeah, I mean, we'll be staying in contact. You already know, so we do anyways. So
for sure, man.
And hopefully one day when this is a little bit bigger, I'll have you guys on again and make it a little bit more worth for you guys.
We're down with it, man. I mean, for us, it's worth it no matter what, man. So I don't, but I'm down to come on again no matter what. So just let me know.
No, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate both of y'all for coming on. He's gonna say goodbye.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. This video will be up like tomorrow morning on YouTube, and it'll be up on Twitch immediately. So if you guys, want to send it to anybody, cool.
Yeah, we'll share it, and maybe if it's cool, like take some clips and like post it and just be like, yo, like check out our boy Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix. I'll just put my name
on
on my fucking account now. I guess I might as well.
You should, bro.
People keep asking.
Phoenix, you're not telling people that shit.
No, you have to keep it a secret, bro. Because like when I learned what your name was, I was like, bro, that's like the coolest name I've ever heard. Like someone have actually.
It is fucking lit.
No, I appreciate it, and that's why I'm just like I keep to myself. If they ask, they ask. It is what it is.
You should just like not tell anyone your name, and then like in years they come and be like, "Yo, like I did this one interview and I gave my name away," and like that's the only place they could find it, so they have to go watch all your videos.
Yeah, you never say your name again. This was the only one.
I'll just give everybody like a fake name. Like, yeah, I'm Marcus. Nice to meet you. Yeah, no, I appreciate you
man.
guys coming on for real.
Hell yeah,
Yes,
man.
it is
Appreciate
ending,
it.
Rocker. I apologize, but it'll be up immediately on Twitch right after. So, yeah, you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much. I'll have you
Yeah,
guys on
totally.
again, hopefully in the next probably couple months for sure.
Sounds good, man. Appreciate it.
So, all right,
Thank
guys.
you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Have a good
Talk
night,
to y'all
brother.
later. You
Have
too,
a good
man.
weekend, y'all.
You as well. See ya.
Peace.
Rocker, yeah. Here, I got a nice little ending screen now. But yeah, dude, it just ended. I'm sorry. I know you had bad connection. But it'll be up afterwards, man. I appreciate you coming back. But thanks for everybody for watching. You guys have a good... I'll stick here for just a couple minutes if anybody has any questions or anything, and then I'm going to hop out of here for the evening. All right, I'm out of here, boys. Have a good night. Appreciate you stopping by.